Welcome to episode 18 of the Gilded Roleplays Sky King's Tomb. Session 30 by Jordan Reckoning. So it's episode 18, session 30. That's how we're doing the distinction. Actually, Jordan, did you count last week as session 29?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's neat. Because in my notes, I just have it episode 17, but it was, like, in my brain, it's session 0-3.
We can Jordan reckon it, whichever way makes sense.
I really don't want to fuck up the plus 12 for Jordan Reckoning, because that is burned into my brain. So
yes. Okay, never mind. Oh, you don't like plus 13?
Or no, it would be plus 11. It would be plus 11. That's the problem.
Which is worse. No.
So we can't change it now. It's already set.
Right. So last time we met, we did session 0-3. Went through a lot of recap. Actually, here I have this broken down into 5 categories of discussion. We did a collaborative full story recap. I asked a bunch of questions about specific beats and details and how you felt about them. We talked about the themes and motifs that have been and should be present and the relative importance of each. I asked a bunch of questions regarding the 8 kinds of fun. And then we talked about what comes next. I'm just gonna, real quick, 5-minute recap the entire fucking story thus far. So, all 3 of you, just real quick, just shut up. Don't laugh at me. That's Wait, why can't I hear Aren? Is Aren muted?
I muted
Zoom
me.
didn't like whatever you did.
Zoom didn't like what you did.
Oh, okay. All of you are in town being High Helm, one of the probably like 20 largest cities in the world, but town, for the Tolor Family Festival for one reason or another. For whatever reason, you're all here several weeks ahead of time. Still a really confusing thing. I'm not sure what's up with that. In the meantime, you made names for yourself in town by generally do-gooding around High Helm. You were approached by Crohan Veldalo, previously in the guise of Elbert Glassgrinder, and collectively set off to find Targic's clan dagger, which Crohan lost 10 years ago. You recovered the dagger in the pommel jam, but Baroom died in the process. The remaining... Actually, Baroom helped. I was going to say the remaining party set out to have Baroom reincarnate.
I was there.
But no,
I was just taller.
Right, Baroom helped to get Baroom reincarnated as a dwarf. Just totally not weird in any way. You presented the clan dagger at the family festival, where you resolved to uncurse it and repatriate it. You proceeded to uncurse and repatriate it, and as a result, you were visited by a manifestation of Targic, who told you to seek the worm. To find the worm, seek the worm's last victim. So, you tracked down, investigated, and eventually exonerated Jarelga, the worm's last victim and a Drathnalar survivor of Gilded. You have heard about Jarelga before from the creator of Baroom, specifically a recording of the voice of the creator of Baroom. That was an interesting series of phrases. Prepositional phrases are the worst. And then that's basically where we left off, is the exoneration has been set into motion. You have called into question in a very significant way the legitimacy of the Broch, a private for-profit prison operating in King's Crown? Right? King's Crown? King's Crown or King's Heart?
Yeah.
I can't remember where the...
No, it was King's Crown, kind of off to the side.
It's on the outside.
Yeah,
it's on the outside. I couldn't remember if the outside, I forget.
Oh, if the terrace was on.
I couldn't remember if the terrace was King's Crown or King's Heart level, but
it's the actual crown.
It's not.
No, it's not.
Well, they haven't finished making it adamantine yet.
Really cool.
they haven't finished it yet. They're still design input. If we get important enough, we could have some design input.
I do think it's actually interesting that King's Heart is the only section of the city that does not have exits from the city. King's Crown has the terraces, Stone Breach has, the ground routes, and the Depths has Darklands tunnels. But King's Heart is just, do you want to clamber up or down?
It doesn't have any exit routes anymore. It probably used to with the secret tunnels. But, somebody has to,
Yeah. Incidentally, the reward for turning over the tunnel maps was a major favor.
Gotcha. That was understood.
Yeah, which gave you the +5 high home reputation, bringing you up to 20, which does not have any mechanical effects because you need to get up to 30 to become revered. You are in the admired territory, but
just like anything else. It was just favor. That seems reputation. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You really expect a bureaucracy to monetarily or materially reward you?
I also, in a fantasy setting, maybe, but also,
yeah, in my wildest fantasy, yes, I do expect that.
That's fair.
I will say
sure.
also, I feel like if anything, we're lucky we gained reputation because we functionally destroyed the democracy of the city by throwing every single case,
No, it's just the Brock. It's like a 50 cell prison or some shit. It's not
what you said, basically everything that has been adjudicated in a certain period of time is now everything is being the judicial system is
in a certain period of time under specific judge or judges. I'm not sure how many were involved. Yeah, it's not the entire judiciary after a certain time period. That would be obscene. But a lot of these cases are going to be retried. It's just, in the meantime, they have to overturn them because of effectively a mistrial. I'm assuming the criminal justice system works in a way that is familiar to me.
But fair and balanced instead.
Correct.
I just said it was familiar.
This is the only instance of corruption in fantasy world.
Yep. So I have a note in my notes for today's session to ask the group of you what you know of the worm. What do you know about the worm?
So this is the one that after Target left, it appeared at some point and spit up his clan dagger in the middle of the hall. There's the haunt where we saw visions of the worm, which it was asking after its friend Target.
Mm-hmm.
We know its name.
It's what did you do to my friend?
Where Target... You monsters, my friend? I forget exactly what the phrasing was. Let me check. Where Target, my friend, you beasts.
Okay, so where Target...
So it's where Target, my friend, you beasts. So it's not monosyllabic, very limited language. It was just very angry. Clipped sentences rather than shitty grammar.
Okay. So then...
Not where Target. Just, yeah.
Okay. It can talk.
Yeah.
It can talk.
Dwarven, apparently.
Was that Dwarven or was that Drathmore?
It was in Dwarven.
Okay.
And someone mentioned you know its name.
Yes, we do know its name. Zogo Totaru?
Zogo Totaru. Okay. That was literally the reason I was asking what you know about it. Like, I didn't want to prompt for whether or not you know the name, because I didn't want... Like, sometimes I just don't want to prompt specific questions so that you make connections that I didn't want you to...
Or you make the connections for us.
Right. Yes, that's the one. I don't want to make connections for you a lot of the time, but that was the thing that I was most interested in knowing whether or not you know is, do you know its fucking name? Because I prefer to refer to things by their name rather than by the thing that they are when a name exists. So, like, I want to refer to Sparky as Sparky instead of the Tattoo Guardian. Although, I will probably refer to Sparky as the Tattoo Guardian. And I will probably use the wrong pronouns for Sparky because I have a hard time with its.
We gotta get better at it.
Yeah. Anyway.
We're gonna get better at it.
Yeah.
Can we call it Zogo just for the purposes of not every single time we say we are on a hunt for a Zogo Totoro, like, for the purposes of this game? Or do you... Well, no,
I'm more my brain's gonna go to Totoro.
That's where my brain went too.
Clearly, that's where my brain went.
Yep. I was more, if I call it Zogo Totoro, like, I'm gonna call it Totoro. So... But, okay, cool.
Yeah, because Target gave us the worm's name when we were talking to... Yeah.
Oh, and we know someone's looking for it.
We do know that someone else is looking for it.
Because there was that vision of, like, a figure climbing through the worm tunnel?
Yes, a Hringar.
A Hringar.
A Hringar.
Wearing red robes with the gold filigree.
Probably not a Thayan wizard.
I was about to ask if they exist here. I know the answer. It's no.
Right. Okay, so yeah, that's the recap. That's what you know about the worm. I wanted to know about that. Wanted to know what you know because I want to... Sometimes I just need to figure out what you know without asking, do you know this thing? Because sometimes in the asking, I can accidentally reveal stuff.
Is worm spelled with a U or an O? For the purposes of fantasy animal, not in general.
I believe that it is an O. It is an O, yes.
Okay, cool.
Although, hilariously, I just googled magma worm PF2E, and it says, do you mean magma worm PF2E? But then the first result is worm.
Okay.
Cool.
Google stuff. Anyways, I'm sorry, I'm paying attention.
Also, they used to be called crimson worms, but I guess they really wanted to divorce themselves from purple worms, so they changed it to magma worm in the remaster.
The magma worm. I did call it a crimson worm in my notes.
Although PF2E apparently has purple worms as well, and those were renamed cave worms.
Okay.
Oh,
so this magma worm.
Okay, I have to look at all of the different types of worm and see what.
I was about to ask. So the magma worm doesn't live in caves.
Correct.
Or it is not exclusive to them, presumably.
Yeah. Maybe. So there's also a benthic worm. No fucking clue what that means.
Oh, fuck yeah. Benthic worms. They're the worms at the bottom of the abyss.
Oh, cool. They used to be called azure worms.
Well, not the bottom of the abyss, not the plane. I mean, like...
Yeah, no, I know. Like...
Okay.
Water abyss, yes.
Yeah.
There's also glacial worm, gray worm, and shadow worm, but those are all legacy content. They have not been reprinted. Don't know if they'll get renamed, whatever. Anyway, so where we are at currently... Where'd my music go? I thought I had a high on playing. Is it just that quiet?
I have crowd noise.
Yeah.
I don't hear it.
I hear crowd noise.
It's just super quiet. Yeah, I had to crank music to 100%. Oh, I can crank. There we go. Okay. Now it's audible. Now it's too loud. Killing it. Okay, so where we are at currently, you have turned in the tunnel maps, you've turned in evidence of wrongdoing, and you have returned the schematics and Maker's Mark to Clan Mulgrade. You have been appropriately rewarded for each of these things. The criminal justice system does not give a fuck about you, but they are happy to do the right thing and start overturning cases. At some point, this bureaucratic process will, in theory, exonerate Jorelga and release her either under her own recognizance or into someone else's custody if she is found unfit to be released under her own recognizance. And maybe that could be your custody if you were so inclined. But that'll require waiting for her case to come up. In the meantime, it is the 2nd of Rova, which is a 30-day month, and you've been asked not to leave the city until the end of the month for deposition reasons in terms of the case against
the Skelm.
Egrin Oathcarver.
The Skelm that is calling itself Egrin.
Yeah.
Skelm, formerly known as Egrin Oathcarver.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. That sounds like a fucking awesome album title. Like, I would be so hyped if I went to a metal concert and they were like, we're performing from our album. Anyways, sorry.
Anyways, so you've got time to kill in the city. What would you like to do?
I know at one point we were talking about possibly some shopping.
Okay.
I think the only thing that I was really looking to get is some light barding for fetch.
Okay. Which will provide a whole 1 AC. Better than none.
Better than nothing.
It's a really important 1 AC.
Yeah. I mean, as far as spending money on stats goes, 10 gold for 1 AC ain't bad.
Yeah. The other one, I guess, is kind of for everybody else. So I'd have 8 days of crafting to get my smoke balls done, or I can just spend 6 gold and complete them.
How much is a bag of holding? A pouch of spaciousness or whatever.
75 gold. Do we need a third one?
I think we have 2.
Is yours full?
No. Oh God, no.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't think you need a third.
I just opened it up to. I didn't realize it was 25 bulk. I thought it was maybe like a nice 10 level type 1.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
It's
the
20.
one that I'm carrying has like 11.5 bulk, and then the one that Fetch is carrying has less than 8.
Well, then have I got some shit for you. Hold, please.
Toss it in the party stash, and I'll move it to one of the bags I'm holding. We'll make it work.
Yeah.
Baroom's backpack is very nearly full.
I am aware.
Yeah. But yeah, I was just wondering if we just spend the 6 gold and then I can have my stuff, and we also would have extra time because I'm not sure how much cult exploration time that's going to take.
Yeah, I am also invested in figuring out the deal with the cult. And having time to do so.
So we've got like roughly 4 weeks. So I'm okay with whatever. If we want to take time to do that, or if we want to just tack on time at the end to do other like resting stuff if we don't need all the time for investigating the cult. So if you would like to use the money now, that's fine with me.
Okay.
I mean, maybe the cult's loaded and we could steal their money, and it'll be actually more efficient to deal with the cult.
I mean, you'd think that cults that generally speaking, take all of the money away from their followers would have some extra coin lying
They
around.
have to be cults that recruit the rich. Otherwise, in fairness, most cults do try to recruit the rich because of what you just said. But
so if I do pay that off, is it still take a downtime day, or is it just like instantaneous finish? Okay. I'm gonna do that real quick, and then add smoke balls, so that I can Batman my way out of situations.
Awesome. I see the Furnace of Endings moving hands, changing hands, whatever. Do you have any intent to use it in any meaningful capacity, or like is that sellable?
So that's one of those.
But what if we need it later?
Yeah, it's just so nichely useful that it feels bad, man, to get rid of. But in fairness, I do finish most games with at least one item from the beginning.
Yeah. Where you're at the final boss fight and you're like, okay, I got all of these elixirs on hand, ready to go. But what if there's a boss fight after the final boss fight? Gotta save
for
them.
me, it usually winds up being like, I have all these elixirs on hand. Oh, fuck, the final boss fight really only took 2 lightning elixirs and like 30 of my magma elixirs. Fuck. I ended the game with 47 lightning elixirs. Like, it's usually something in that vein. Fetch doesn't have to take the crown and sash. That just was fun. But it is a light item, and I'm now less at risk of being encumbered. That can stay. That can stay at the house that we've not stolen. The composite short bow and arrows, though, I would like to go, if it's not too much trouble,
Not at all.
into the bag of holding, specifically because I have cold iron arrows. I don't remember what cold iron hurts, but it's one of those things where, like, if we know it's going to come up, be like, hey, fuck that guy in specific. Cold iron, I think, is bad for fey creatures, or creatures with the fey type, or first world typing or something.
Demons and fey. And it's not all of them, it's just a lot of creatures of those types have weakness to cold iron.
Okay.
And then remind me, selling magic items, is that just a thing that we can do, or is it like a...
I was just Googling that. By default, you can sell them for half price. There are no rules as written to sell for better than that, but having done some cursory community reading, it seems like a lot of people will allow society checks with appropriate DCs to allow selling items for more than that. Numbers that I think are appropriate are on a success, based on the correct DC, 60%, and on a critical success, 75%. I think that's
Hey, Archie, do you want me to sell anything you've made?
Oh, if we were gonna sell the Furnace of Endings, that was really what I was asking about.
Oh, fair enough.
And then we've also got this block of high quality alabaster.
Mm-hmm. What?
It's one of the things we got from Tuam's.
Alrighty.
That just
This
seems
is worth
like
30 gold and weighs 4 bulk.
Damn.
Oh god, yeah. Wait, if I can roll some society and talk someone into buying that shit, I will.
Well, that's not magic. That's just a mundane
Yeah.
item, so I assume we can sell that for full
mundane.
price.
It does sell
Mundane
for
is-
full price.
Oh, well then never mind. Yeah, if Archie's crafting, we also can sell a fossilized snake for 4 gold just to get it kind of gone. It's not actually hurting anything.
I'm wondering if... Huh. The same container that had the alabaster in it also had... Oh, these were all inside the Type 1 spacious pouch. It says bag of holding in the module. 3 weeks rations, 3 full water skins, 2 sets of traveling clothes, a pup tent, a set of blacksmithing tools, a bedroll, a writing kit, 45 gold pieces, 150 silver pieces, 71 copper pieces, and a block of high quality alabaster wrapping cloth. Did you get all that? Because I don't...
The gold, I think Baroom had.
I do suddenly have 45 gold, so that sounds very accurate.
Okay, cool.
And I've been trying to keep track of the stuff that was in the bag specifically, but because when you move the bag of holding, it dumps everything else out into your inventory, I was like, I think all this stuff was in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Gotcha.
the rations might still be in Groms and not in fetches.
Okay.
But
Do I have an Infiltrator Thieves toolkit yet?
No, you just have the replacement picks.
There was an opportunity to get one, and we didn't do it.
But you have 6 replacement picks for Thieves Toolkit? Oh, it's for Thieves Toolkit, no.
Yeah. I purchased normal replacement picks because I'm not that great at thievery,
Right.
but I'm the best we got.
Right. And you have replacement picks for an Infiltrator Thieves Toolkit.
That we just picked up somewhere, and I went, I'll get the Infiltrator kit at some point.
I believe those were Fazil's lucky picks.
Aww, because he gave up his life of crime.
Right.
Allegedly.
Sure.
Okay.
Yep. If the PCs encourage Fazil not to join the guild, he seeks other opportunities and gives the PCs his lucky picks. Cute.
yeah, I am gonna sell that block of alabaster.
Cool. You're starting to get to the threshold where you could actually buy something expensive.
Oh, Infiltrator picks are only 3 gold? Oh.
The replacement picks, yes. The toolkit's 50.
Thieves toolkit. Oh. Damn it.
I hate that it does that. Why does it do that?
What'd it do?
I sold the thing from Fetch's sheet, so it gave him the gold. And then I moved it into the party and it created a separate stack of gold pieces.
Amazing.
Oh, it doesn't stack it properly?
Doesn't stack it properly.
That's god awful.
I know at some point I want to try to figure out the whole staff versus wand situation, but
What about it?
I'm trying to figure out either making a staff or if it's just buying the ones that exist already.
Gotcha. So, if I recall correctly, the rules for making your own staff are basically come up with a theme and pitch some spells to be in it, and then I approve it or don't.
And then did staffs, the spells have to be on your spell list or in your
You
spell?
need to be able to provide their casting when you craft it. Like, you need to be able to cast the spell into the staff. You need to be able to provide a spell cast. That does not necessarily mean that you need to be able to cast it, because one of your party members could do it for you.
Okay. Oh, I get of activating it is. Would it have to be occult spells, or could Grom dump primal spells into it and end up having a primal staff?
Grom could dump primal spells into it. And when you cast a spell from a staff, you activate the staff by casting the spell. These are all capital verbs, which takes the spell's normal number of actions. Use your spell attack modifier and spell DC when casting a spell from a staff. The spell gains the appropriate trait for your magical tradition and can be affected by any modifications you can normally make when casting spells, such as spell shape feats. So, staves are a really good way for you to get access to spells that are not in your tradition.
So a sorcerer could spell shape. I'm assuming sorcerers are arcane.
Sorcerers are arcane. Actually,
Yeah,
sorcerers are one of the classes that get different traditions based on their subclass.
Okay, so an arcane sorcerer could spell shape something occult.
Yep.
Cool, with a staff. Okay,
Yep.
that's cool.
And there are a number of just like default staves that are available from GM Core, like the Animal Staff, or the Fluid Form Staff, or the Mentalist's Staff, or the Staff of Fire, Staff of Healing. So, these are all things. Oh, wow.
3-action heal into the stave. Like, hell yeah.
A Staff of Healing grants an item bonus to the hit points you restore anytime you cast the heal spell using your own spell slots or charges from the staff. That's neat. Having a Staff of Healing just makes you better at healing.
Nope.
But only with the heal spell, not with Soothe.
Yeah, it's it.
Is a staff
No.
of soothing like just a shush stick of just shh, 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 shh. It's okay. Dum dum dum.
It looks like the price of a staff is based on the highest rank of a spell available in it. So if the highest rank is first, it's 90 gold. Highest rank is second, it's 230 gold. Highest rank is third, it's 460. It scales real fucking quick.
I was about to say, fuck, that is okay. So, but a first rank heal doesn't suck.
It does not.
No, and making it so that your minimum that you're gonna heal is increased is always good.
That or wands.
Okay.
Spontaneous spellcasters. Oh, interesting. Okay.
What's the cost for creating these items? So like I have the item or the spell castings that would be able to create a staff of healing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember the cost to do such a thing. I know I can't do it. It'd have to be Archie to do it.
To actually craft it?
Yes.
The actual casting of the spell does not affect the price. Like the price of crafting is the price of crafting, and if you need to seek out alternative ways of getting those spells to cast, that's on you. That's separate.
Oh yeah, I was just curious what the price of crafting is. Is it just the cost of the item
It's the
and
cost
over
of
a
it.
course of days based on earning income?
Yeah. You don't actually get discounts on crafting. It's just that each day you spend crafting provides value towards the price of the item based on based on your level, which is sort of novel for crafting, whereas other jobs you have to actually go out and find jobs of a specific level, whereas crafting is always done at your level.
So with a critical success on a crafting check, it'd still take us over a month to make us, if we're not trying to pay. Well, you have to pay half up front, right? And then you can...
Yes.
Yeah, so if it was 90, it'd be 45 days to if earning a gold a day.
Mm-hmm.
But also...
But if you critically succeed, you double it.
Yeah, but also we can bank days, right? Like we can start crafting the
You can start
staff.
crafting, bank days towards it, and then if you decide, well, I want this when I set out, you can go, okay, I'll just spend the rest of the money before we leave.
Gotcha.
That, or spend money, get the Shardstorm wand. And
Shardstorm's pretty dope.
Yeah. Just cast Force Barrage one time and then shoot a shard every turn.
The crazy thing is that you can literally just do a one-action Force Barrage with the wand, and you still get the one missile every turn.
I just imagine of like the Roman candle type thing where it's like, okay, it's done. Is it done? And then, oh, nope, not yet.
Yep. Shardstorm gets like really gross when you get the higher level versions of the wand, but those are expensive. Yeah. But yeah, wands and staves are a good way to get access to utility spells that you don't really want to be wasting spell slots preparing every day. It's just nice to have them when needed.
Yeah, which so I don't think probably get any now, but I think I might start looking into those, maybe seeing about getting a custom one.
Okay.
But might do that after session.
Okay. If you did you spend the 8 days making the...
I just spent the 6 gold and just...
You spent 6 gold. Okay, just...
Yeah.
I was going to say, I can try and earn income for the time, and we can sort of hand wave that. I can roll the roll we know, or we can deal with cults.
So, what is the plan? Jordan, did you want to sell the furnace?
Yeah, let's go ahead and try that. I can do a society roll.
Okay. Are you good at that? You are good at that.
I am good at that.
Okay.
It's a wisdom skill, I think.
I think
Oh, it's an int skill. I lied.
Yeah.
But I'm trained, so it's fine.
You also have +3 int.
I do.
Damn.
What's your society?
+10.
Okay.
Does Baroom also have +3 int? Baroom also
I have
has...
+12.
Wow, none of you are dumb.
No.
That's
No, we're all
great.
casters.
No, I know you're all casters, but
No,
you're
no,
an
no.
int
I am a
caster, a whiz caster, and a charisma caster, and the lowest int is +3.
We are built to crush libraries.
I mean,
That
hell,
is what-
Sparky has +1 int, which is weird because I'm not certain it's sapient.
Favorite enemy? Libraries.
Okay, so what level is Furnace of Endings? It is a level 2 item. Okay, I have a DC for the society check. So on a success, 60%. On a critical success, 75%. On a failure, let's go 30%. No, sorry, 40%. And critical failure, 25%.
Is this blind or is this
This will be public.
visible?
This will be public.
Would Grom get a bonus for like lore High Helm, like knowledge of High Helm?
No.
It was worth a try.
We're gonna just go ahead and reroll that.
Oh, that was...
Son of a...
So that was a thing that I wanted to point out, you all had a non-negligible amount of outrage about just getting reputation for turning in the tunnel diagrams, so I wanted to award everybody an additional hero point at the start of the session. But yeah, that 12 is a failure, so you'll sell it for 40% of its price, which means you get 14 gold, I believe. Yes.
It's a round number. That's fine. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and delete that out of Fetch's bag then. Bye-bye.
And then just add money to the party stash rather than making another stack of coins.
No, I was going to give it to Grom, so he has some spending money.
Cool. Alright, so...
Because I had taken some money from him to buy the barding for Fetch.
Okay. Alright. So, is there any more shopping or selling to be done? I'm largely kind of trying to figure out if it is enough mercantilism to justify burning one of your downtime days on it.
I would like to try and sell... I have this large copper sphere that glows.
Mm-hmm.
That I don't think we need. It was just neat to have to put in the bag.
Mm-hmm. Where is this?
It's in
Copper
Grom's
sphere light. There it is. Bulk 3. And now I get to figure out what the fuck that thing is worth. Because I didn't put a price in.
It's a ancient... Shit, what are the deep gnomes called? Drathnalar. It's an ancient Drathnalar light source from the famed city of,
Who's it? What's it?
Ah, fuck. I didn't write it down. I didn't write down the name of the city we were in. Shit.
Yeah, me either.
How much light does it give off?
10. I guess 10-20.
Several crumpled copper spheres about a foot in diameter are scattered around the perimeter. They flicker fitfully. Okay. Yeah, 10 and 10. Which makes them considerably worse than an Everlight crystal, which is light bulk and generates 20 and 20.
Mm-hmm.
But this is ancient.
Right.
This is like a centerpiece that you put on like a table. This is like a talking piece.
It's not supposed to be useful. It's
or if you're making like a haunted house.
I feel like I already did the math and Googled like the density of copper and tried to figure out what this thing weighs and estimated its bulk based on that. So I'm just gonna trust my 3 bulk on this. Because it, like, there is nothing in this book about if players want to take one. Nothing.
Well, we can sell it for its weighted copper, right? Wait, we can just sell it for its weighted copper if it's 3 bulk.
Unfortunately,
unfortunately,
Galarian doesn't have meth heads.
That's not true, and you know
it. Fuck.
There's a guy down from Kadira who's immortal because of a special potion he brews every, like, 100 years or some shit.
What?
I know. I watch too much Mythkeeper. Don't even get me started.
Now, is he immortal or is he immortal?
He's the greatest alchemist ever to live, and he's still alive.
I don't even know what Kadira is. Where is Kadira?
Oh, I don't. We can't. I want to sell the copper cube if it's magic.
Oh, Kadira is southeast of here. Okay. Yeah, it's southeast of Absalom. Anyway, I have to choose a price for this thing. Yeah, okay. Now I need to choose a level for it. Got it. Alright, go ahead and roll.
Baroom said you wanted to sell this?
I would like to sell this if you don't
Cool.
mind.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Can my
I was
knowledge-
not doing so well.
Can my knowledge of ancient history add a +1 bonus to this item's price? This society roll?
In what way are you justifying your knowledge of ancient history? You're an archaeologist.
I'm an archaeologist.
Literally have the archaeologist dedication.
Yeah. And we literally went down into the ground and took it out.
Yes, you may have a +1 circumstance bonus. That is a critical success. So you sell it for 75% of its value of 10 gold.
We'll live with that. Yeah.
7.5.
If I had rolled better than a 2 and a 4. I have a decent modifier.
Yeah, you do.
It's just, I was rolling dog shit.
You have a fantastic one.
The DC was 16. Oh wait, hang on. Did I? Oh right. Okay. All right. So I've now figured out how this works. If you attempt the society check, success is 60% and failure is 40%. Critical success 75, critical failure 25. But you can just not try and stick with the 50. So it's a gamble.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, wait, hang on. There are not 5 degrees of success. Why did I invent 5 degrees of success? One of the degrees of success is not to play the game.
Yes. Unless you have, I presume, what's the feat that I have for just picking a lock if I can?
Assurance.
Assurance. Unless you have Assurance Society, I suppose, where you can just go,
Sure. Yeah?
I think I can not try and sell it for 75.
Yeah? I mean, maybe not, probably not 75, but you could get the 60 pretty consistently. Like, Baroom has a +9 proficiency bonus, which would mean that you could sell up to 4th level items without trying.
If I had Assurance Thievery.
If you had Assurance
Assurance
Society. Correct.
Cool.
I'm just gonna write down these rules for selling magic items so that I have them somewhere, so that I don't have to reinvent the wheel.
I thought it was very, fair and Pathfindery.
Thanks.
I've made a note that you're taking notes on how to do this.
Thanks.
So I'm also picturing that, like, Grom and Baroom just sort of went their separate ways to, like, I'll sell the cool copper thing. I'll see if there's any meth heads in Galarian. And you'll sell the cool spy thing.
I would love to see someone critically fail the check and just be like, all right, well, you thought you were getting a good deal. You thought that you managed to fleece someone, and you walked away with way less money tthan you thought.
You thought you were getting a good deal, but you accidentally walked into the pawn shop from Pawn Stars.
Best I can do is $30. I got a friend who's an expert in ancient Goldredge copper spheres.
Yes. And
Best
he said, oh, it's terrible.
Yeah. Best I can do is 25 silver.
And you go,
Well,
he's an
I
expert.
did very nearly critically fail.
You did very nearly critically fail. You rolled a 2.
If you'd critically failed, would you be selling it to the cult that we're trying to find?
Maybe.
Failure looks like...
Is that failing forward?
I don't know, God. Is it?
Ugh. Don't call me that. That's skeevy. Ugh. Call me a Rosny.
Okay, so
Don't
I'm going to
actually.
remove that from my inventory also. So
You have
that
so
frees
much
up
inventory
some.
now.
Yeah, that frees up a whole bunch of space in my spacious pouch.
I don't know how I came. I don't know how I summoned the name Erasni, which is the name of a god, and is not the name of the god that I thought I was naming, which is Aradin.
Oh, well, Aradin's dead and you're not, so I'd prefer that we named Erasni.
But
She's one of his heralds. She was.
Oh.
Until
Oh yeah, that is her, isn't it?
yeah. She has this whole really cool story where she was killed and then she was brought back to spite the Aradinites, and then she was brought back to be a weird wife to
Wait.
like the evil ghost king.
Yeah, wait, is she a god now?
Yeah.
This is news
Oh.
to me. Last
Wait,
I
is she not a god?
She is a god. She is the goddess of the abused, dignity, and willing undeath. And for a while she was a lich, and previous to that, she was the herald of Aradin.
Yes. And then she was
Huh.
killed by Tar-Baphon. And then Tar-Baphon raised her because he was like, ha ha ha, look at me puppeting your herald. He he he. And then she died again. And then Geb went, I'd like a wife now, and brought her back. And then she went, I fucking hate being abused and being a plot device for all these fucking magic men in the world.
Yeah.
Fuck you all.
Fucking Tar-Baphon. Like, why can no one kill Tar-Baphon?
Plot.
Yeah, it tracks.
I'd just like to point out a god died, like, the god of war died before Tar-Baphon.
Yep.
How expensive is plot armor?
How expensive is plot armor PF2E?
It's this much.
What's funny is I googled how expensive is plot armor to PF2E, and the first result, shut the fuck up, Google, Jesus Christ, is a post on r/Pathfinder2E called Armor Question, but Google highlighted the text of that page that has a gold price, and it says 44,800 gold.
Reasonable.
Which is apparently the cost of a suit of high-grade Dawn Silver full plate armor.
Dawn Silver full plate. Plot. I think the plot would struggle to kill you in that, though. So, you know, come see, come saw. Alright. But anyways.
So it's a little out of our price range right now. That's fair.
Yeah,
Archie, I would like you to start spending days crafting plot armor.
Unfortunately, we need half up front.
Oh.
That is actually a really interesting limiting factor. Like, you can't just make shit out of nothing because you're immortal and have 100 fucking years to do it. Like, you need the money up front.
Yep.
That is an interesting point. Archie, were you gonna start crafting anything, or are we just moving towards cult investigation? We're like an hour into this session. We've gotten like nowhere. This is what shopping episodes do.
Yeah, am curious because I was thinking of either making some of the Drakeheart mutagen or bottled lightning.
Okay.
So the Drakeheart gives you a +5 item bonus to AC. Does that interact with armor?
Yes, armor gives you an item bonus to AC.
Okay.
Typically, so full plate armor gives you +6 item bonus. Explorer clothing or whatever it's called. Yeah, Explorer's clothing gives you a +0 item bonus to AC. Generally, the sum of item bonus to AC and dexterity cap are 5, with the exception of plate armors, which are 6. So the fact that Drakeheart Mutagen Moderate has a sum of AC item bonus and dex cap of 7, it's slightly better than wearing armor. Of any armor. And that is doubly true. It's, extra better for people who can't actually manage to hit the dex cap of the armor that they're wearing.
Do you just, it says Drake Warden, do you just grow scales everywhere?
Drake Heart.
Drake Heart.
Drake Heart Mutagen. Your skin grows tough scales like a drake, your eyesight becomes sharp, and your pupils slitted, and your limbs grow wiry and quick, but your mind and reflexes become slow. Every mutagen has a benefit and a drawback.
But you can use, you gain the final surge action, which allows you to stride twice, and then immediately ends the Drakeheart mutagen.
And that action is one action to stride twice.
Yeah.
So you just you're like, all right, I'm going to sweat this out right now and get over there.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Neat. And otherwise the mutagen lasts 10 minutes.
Oh, sweet. Sweet. Okay.
So, but yeah, it's either that or I make Bottled Lightning, which is just more damage, making enemies off guard.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I'm looking at Grom, who has Hide Armor, which gives a +3 item bonus to AC, and it has a Dex cap of 2. And Grom only has +1 Dex, which means Grom is getting 4 AC from his armor, whereas the Drakeheart mutagen says actually 7. Except that Grom would still only get 6 because Grom still doesn't have the +2 Dex for the Drakeheart mutagen. But still.
So, I mean, if people are, I'd probably do the Drakeheart mutagen just to have options.
Sounds good.
Yeah, which would be 24 gold up front.
Yeah. And we have our damage theoretically.
Yeah. So, if everyone's okay with it, while everyone's out shopping, Archie will begin to put things together today to
start crafting.
Start crafting.
Cool.
Yeah. So, because if I click the thing, it should. If I hit the craft button.
If you hit the craft button, it should give you the check to roll for it.
Yeah.
Yep. And your crafting pace is based on your level and the level of success of this check. The DC of the check is based on the level of the item.
Okay, so got this. It's alchemy.
So you have alchemist goggles. Yep.
Yeah.
So that is a level 3 item, which means that is a regular success.
Yeah.
Oh, it actually says that success by +8.
Yeah, I was just thinking like.
You rolled a 12.
Yeah, I'd have to roll at.
You need a 14 or higher, which is a 35% chance. No, 40% chance. And the odds of you failing are 15%. You need a 4 to succeed.
Yeah, I'll try one more. Just one more.
Yay!
Very nice.
Trying.
Yeah, just crit it. That's fine.
Just roll a 20.
That, as it turns out, really good.
Turns out really good. What's really annoying, though, is that the discount per day and days until no additional cost did not update, even though the result did. That is one problem with the craft activity, like macro,
background
coding, whatever. Maybe that was fixed in the next version of Pathfinder 2nd Edition, because version 7.4.1 is available and we're on 6.6.1. Who knows? But I'm assuming version 7 requires Foundry 13, and I haven't updated to Foundry 13.
I just feel like going up full Foundry versions is always
it's so
Foundry,
fraught. It's
the
so
Foundry,
fraught.
yeah. The Discord is just like, hey guys, honestly, if you're in the middle of the game, maybe just keep using the old one. We're keeping supporting it. Just don't touch your games, guys.
What really sucks is I bought an official module for Pathfinder 2e. Like, I went to Paizo.com, bought a Foundry module, activated on FoundryVTT.com, installed it, and it didn't work because the latest version required Foundry 13. But fortunately, they had manifest URLs for earlier versions, so I was able to get the version that works with Foundry 12. But it's just like, oh, shit, if they didn't have the earlier versions available, I would have had to update Foundry to get this to work. So.
But also, Paizo Foundry.
Oh yeah.
Good together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they scissor all the time.
They scissor all the time. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
They respect each other, though.
Yes.
Yeah. With rolling a 20, does that add a 6, or is it critical success?
Critical success is critical success. There's no double crit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Rolling a 20 is one additional level of success, but there's nothing above critical. But that is 2 gold per day that you decide to spend on crafting.
Okay.
Past the first day, which was set up.
Yeah. Okay, so 12 days, it'll be basically half price.
Yeah.
Sweet. Do you want to spend 12 days right now, or was this just get it started?
Let's just get it started. I got notes, and
cool.
Whenever, if we have something that comes up and it's like need a downtime day or 2, Archie's gonna go work on
mutagens.
Anything. Yeah.
Okay.
So I've got notes on the side here, so I don't lose track of where I'm at.
Okie dokie. Just making my own notes of what everyone's doing.
Does the construct body upstairs count as a dead creature?
No. I think we discussed this. It counts as an object now, right?
At this point, it counts as an object, yeah.
Okay. Just
why
we got that.
Do you ask?
Oh, I just clicked on the ritual tab and we have create Myco Guardian.
No, we do need a body for that.
So, I feel like I should write, I should edit that ritual to say 1 dead living creature.
Previously living. It can't be dead and living.
I know. I like previously living. I am going to do that. Because it can't be...
Yeah, no,
and the 1 is important, because we can't just go like, hey, look.
Hey, I found a bunch of limbs. Can I just kind of, shove them together? Actually, I don't see
that.
You could.
I mean, if we found a bunch of limbs, a la that 1 pathway in BG3, I feel like you should be able to make. What's the
pathway?
Yeah, Act 1. 3?
Oh,
no, Act 1. You're just walking through where all the gnolls are, and there's just so many arms and heads.
Sure. Yeah, okay. Fucking severed torso weighing 20 kilograms. I play in metric.
Yeah, I do too. Can you play in Imperial?
What? Yeah, you can switch to Imperial.
That's bullshit.
It's really awkward because it just doubles the weight of everything instead of 2.2. And it's 1.5 meters to 5 feet. Which isn't off. That's not terrible. But, it doubles weights.
Mm-hmm.
1.5 meters is 4.92 feet, so that works great. But, by default, you have 30 feet move speed or 9 meters move speed. Anyway.
Anyways,
so Archie is critically crafting Drakeheart mutagens, which is great. That crit is so important at this level. Once you are next level, getting the crit is not nearly as effective. It's a 25% increase, whereas this is a 100% increase.
Yeah.
But then we'll start crafting higher level shit, and it'll become a problem all over again.
Also, I've never noticed this, but it kind of makes sense. At level 0, 1, and 2, trained expert master legendary, same rate. At level 3 through 6, expert master legendary, same rate. But at level 7, you can have master proficiency. Wait. Yeah, 7, 8, 9, you can have master proficiency, but you don't get any benefit for it for earn income. That's really weird.
It just opens the door for things you like. If something says you must be master, you now can do it.
Sure. But also, you have a 10 percentage point greater chance of critically succeeding. Because you have a +2. Anyway, so that congratulations, we've covered second Rova. It's now third Rova.
Who found the cult?
Grom.
Completely accidentally.
Yep.
But yes.
Do we just go back there?
I don't think it's a great idea, but I don't have a better one. It's like, hey, we're looking to, like, dismantle the cult? Is that what we're trying to do? I don't...
Well, they're trying to kill Archie, so, yeah. A little bit.
Yeah. Archie has a bit of wanting to figure out what exactly they want with him. And getting them to not try to kidnap him.
I have tools for this.
Okay.
I have gather information, but discreetly. And then I can glad hand for make an impression. I don't know what order you're supposed to do these things in. I can make a discreet inquiry in, like, the gather information activity.
Yeah.
I forget what Glad Hand is. I know it's the feat you picked up at 4. I don't know if you've used it yet.
I have not used it.
You meet someone in a casual social situation, you can immediately make an impression rather than needing. Okay. That's cool. Oh, cool. If you fail...
It just changes attitudes rather rapidly.
Yeah. The fact that you can fail, you can choose to spend a minute continuing to make an impression instead of failing is really cool.
Yeah.
That's neat.
So I think perhaps if Grom could point Baroom in the right direction, I can attempt a discreet inquiry to see, kind of suss out more things about the cult via their front desk agent, and promise not to go through any further doors. We've learned from that lesson.
The other one is, I wonder if USA would have any information or any knowledge of cult activities.
I don't know that it's an USA question. I don't know how much she knows about stuff that's not happening in the depths.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if the cult tried to kill us in the underground, so in the Darklands, so presumably they have operations throughout, or the bare minimum they have to pass through.
Yeah.
I mean, you could always start there, see where it goes.
Yeah. I'm trying to find
don't defeat your own ideas.
No, I know. I'm trying to find the
I mean, defeat your own ideas if they're garbage, but...
Yeah. Well, then, yeah. Do you guys want to ask Usa if she knows anything, and then I can try and discreetly inquire around their mercantile front?
Yeah. Just split up and do both of them, or do we all want to stay together and...
You can't go to the front without it being... They're looking for you!
I don't know that, especially if we're going to start poking around, I don't know if it's a good idea for somebody to do that alone, so I would like to go with you.
Okay.
That way we have at least, 2 somewhat able-bodied people there. And there's the 4th member of our party.
Oh,
I was going to say, don't forget Sparky. Like
Sparky, it could
Sparky
go with,
go with Baroom.
Yeah? Or Archie and Sparky could pair up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say Archie
well,
can go...
Archie can't go to Silver Stalls. Or no, Baroom wanted to go to Silver Stalls.
Yes.
Okay.
And Archie can't go.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Archie could go talk to Usa,
and bring Sparky.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay. So Baroom, Grom, fetch ?
Fetch, yes.
Okay.
Fetch.
Baroom, Grom, fetch going to Silver Stalls.
To discreetly gather info.
Right. What does discreetly gathering info look like? Before you answer that question, Archie, so you wear Sparky. Do you try to conceal the tattoos? They predominantly appear on basically everywhere from the back of your hand, just above your thumb, all the way up to your shoulder. But they also run down the back and the back of your legs. Do you make any attempt to conceal these marks? Or does your clothing naturally conceal them?
I'd say for the most part, Archie's pretty much covered up anyways.
Okay.
So, yeah, because I assume like he'd be wearing gloves all the time because
Okay.
it's just
like leather gloves, like workers' gloves.
Yeah.
I just want to point out we're on the landing page right now. So I'm just gonna switch to a scene where my buttons don't work. That's cool. Gonna switch to a scene where stream can see. This dwarf lady. Let's there we go. Get the appropriate level of zoom. The tattoos, the glowing marks on her arms. That's Sparky. That is the tattoo guardian. So that is the kind of marking that is inherent on your person while you're wearing Sparky. It is very, very obviously dwarven in nature. A lot of the runes are dwarven. And anyone who is familiar with the clans of Highhelm can additionally recognize it as Clan Mulgrade. But that requires that they be familiar with Highhelm.
Would they know would they be able to recognize it as a tattoo guardian? Are those magical creatures known enough?
That would require recall knowledge with some DC based on.
Oh, okay.
So like it's gonna be on a person by person basis. Let's see. Let's figure out the DC of this thing. Is it warding tattoo? Yeah, warding tattoo. So as a creature, tattoo guardian level 3, but the tattoo is level 5. Interesting. Weird. So that's a DC 20 check. Actually, are they uncommon? They're not. Okay. So yeah, DC 20. Magical tradition check to recognize one of these. Yeah, my buttons are broken. I don't know why. Is it because I closed the window? Maybe. Oh, no, I just straight up closed the program. I thought it would minimize to tray when I closed it. It did not. And I assumed that because the buttons remained on, like the icons remained on my Stream Deck, that it was still working, but they're not. Okay, cool.
It was not.
Now it's working. Cool. Okay, so anyway, yeah, that's what it looks like. So your thing, Archie, has long sleeves, has gloves, wears, ankle-length pants, so this thing's completely obscured.
Yeah, and then also, if it comes up, Squire is currently in the Fey Dragonette configuration.
Okay.
And
what
then...
is a Dragonette?
It's
just
fairy
a tiny
dragon.
Little fairy dragon?
Yeah. Though it's like, aesthetically, Squire still basically looks like a Pine Marten.
Okay,
but
so it still looks like Squire, just using that set of abilities.
Yeah, so Squire also has access to a breath weapon currently.
Euphoric breath.
Mm-hmm.
Where does the DC for that come from?
You? Archie?
DC 18. I don't know if that is Fortitude against your class DC or spell DC.
Is that your spell DC? Your spell DC is 21.
I don't know if that was just when that was written.
Fey Dragonette is a level 2 creature that has Euphoric Breath with a DC 18 Fortitude save. So that's just not updating to be your class DC. And it makes sense that your class DC is 3 higher than that because you are trained in your class DC and you're 3 levels higher than level 2. So,
Understood.
that makes sense. Cool. So it's actually supposed to be 21.
Okay.
Good to know. That I don't... I can manually change that, but I assume that the next time you add it to the sheet, it's going to be broken again.
So I haven't actually... Yeah.
Thanks, Jordan.
The heck? Can I...
So, you are going to see
Usa
wearing Sparky, and as usual, you don't find Usa, you make it known that you're looking for Usa, and she finds you. So while you are waiting for Usa... Are you just hanging around?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, Archie probably goes down and such as they have done in the past, just kind of making out like, hey, trying to find Usa, which don't know where she got to this time. And then after asking a few times, maybe like go find, I don't know, the equivalent of a coffee house, I guess. Just like somewhere, just like just go get something to drink real quick, and she'll find me.
Okay, so being very comfortable with this process, and not standing around awkwardly on a street corner. Okay.
No, I think we've done this enough times now, where it's just kind of.
I think so too. Yeah. I think so too. Okay. Where am I at? Okay. So, Baroom and Grom, you are headed back to the Silver Stalls, specifically to the stall known as...
Is it the House of... I was going to be the Ash of House. The House of Ash? Like, is it that blatant, or...
No. So the stall just has the name Gearwright on it. The proprietors are... Neither of the two proprietors are named Gearwright, so unclear where the name came from, but it appears to be, at least they behave as though they are a married couple of dwarves. He is wearing patched leathers. His hands are stained with machine oil. Very much looks like your mechanic type persona. And she has a wiry frame for a dwarf, as well as reasonably patinaed copper goggles. Verdigreed copper goggles. Does patina... Oh, patina is a green or brown film on the surface of bronze or similar metals.
Verdigris is specifically copper, right?
Verdigris is specifically copper, yes. I believe verdigris is just another name for copper oxide.
That would track Latinously.
Never mind. Naturally occurring protective layer on metals such as copper, brass, and bronze, which are copper alloys.
Alloys of copper, yeah.
Yeah. So, no obvious ties to a cult, just very culty vibes, and maybe an occasional word that pointed you in that direction. I can't remember exactly why you were...
I think Grom crit...
I rolled real bad looking for information on attaching souls to objects or something.
I think you crit failed, and failed forward critically.
Failed sideways?
You failed in the wrong direction, or you succeeded in the wrong direction.
Right. Yeah. So, Baroom, what does glad handing one look like?
Not glad handing, or rather, I could glad hand, to make an impression and then discreet inquiry. I am sort of trying to combine those skill sets.
Oh my god, you have... Jesus Christ. What the fuck is discreet inquiry? You can hide
Discreet
the true
inquiry
subject of your inquiry among other topics of little... Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone trying to gather information to determine if someone else was asking about the topic? Okay.
So I can ask about it, and it will be hard to know that I was asking about it.
Yep.
Specifically, I am also trying to protect Archie in this endeavor.
Okay.
So I could glad hand first to make a better impression and then discreet inquiry.
Yes.
I think that's the route that I want to go.
Okay. So go ahead and make a diplomacy check. This is public. To glad hand.
Oh, well, that's not the button.
That's not
the... Stop that. There, that's... I clicked the diamond. I didn't mean to. And it's a dwarf, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Does dwarf matter?
For Uniter of Clans, I think it does, right?
Only if you do the recall knowledge.
That only matters for recall knowledge. Understood.
Well,
okay.
No. So, Uniter of Clans allows you, as an action, to use the ability that is called recall knowledge in Uniter of Clans, which is distinct from the recall knowledge action, which is really annoying. Don't know why they... Except it is recall knowledge. It's just a special recall knowledge. And if you succeed on DC 20, then you increase the badge's bonus to +2 for that
specific interaction. Okay.
Human ethnicity or non-human ancestry for the day.
Oh, for the day. Okay.
For the day.
Okay.
And you can do that once per day.
I would like to point out that functionally this should be a 29. I forgot to add I have the ancestry feat Empathy Incarnate. So the DC is reduced by 2 for making an impression.
Jesus
and I cannot critically fail gather information with my discreet inquiry.
Okay.
Prepared to talk.
Would you also like to make the DC 20 recall knowledge check for dwarves to just get a +1 effectively?
Just to see if I can make it a 30?
Yeah, just make it 30.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Because the DC wasn't 20 or anything.
Blah, 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 blah. So is that a society?
It would be
DC?
society for recall knowledge for dwarves. Yeah.
Okay. As dwarves are an ancient people, you can
No.
say no.
So that is a failure.
No, it's not.
Okay. All right. So until the end of the day, your Uniter of Clans is giving you a +2 to diplomacy checks when you interact with dwarves. So it's a 28 total, and you reduce the DC by 2 because it is make an impression.
Yes.
The fact that it reduces DC by 2, like, that's not like a penalty. That's not a typed penalty. It's not a typed bonus. It's just, fuck you. I am 10 percentage points better.
It's because I died. This is my reward for being dead.
Hey, I gotta hop up real quick. I'll be back in just a minute.
Okay. So you just immediately start making incredibly friendly and empathetic and magnetic conversation with these people. Just immediately. Like,
yes.
They are already sort of behaving much more friendly than they are, which is weird. Okay. And you successfully match their energy without being mocking.
Okay. Yeah, that's that's what I'm going for. My overarching goal is to come in and be super friendly.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that they don't give a fuck about selling any of this shit. So I want to come in as if I'm just one of those people that likes to talk.
Mm.
And then I would like to lead into a discreet inquiry, which I would like to meta layer that, where I would like to discreetly inquire for information about the cult and hide that underneath the inquiry of, I know that you guys are recruiting for something and I'm interested. And I would like to use that veneer to hide the fact that I am prodding for more information and I know more than I should. If that makes sense.
So you are disguising inquiry underneath a veneer of an offer.
Yes.
Okay. Holy shit. Grom, what is your demeanor through all of this?
I'm trying to follow Baroom's lead in this and not say much because Baroom's better at talking than I am. Let's just I know this as a fact. So I'm trying to match as much as I can while not getting in the way.
Sure. Okay.
If possible, if you need if you're looking for a role, I would like to try and follow the expert.
Okay. I wasn't looking for a role. I was just trying to get a sense of demeanor.
I'm trying to just play along because I know the last time I interacted with these people, it wasn't great on my part, and I don't know if it's even the same people. I probably didn't look too closely at who was here before.
It is the same people, and in fact, as the two of you walk up, they immediately recognize and begin to interact with you, Grom, before Baroom absolutely charms their pants off and starts launching into having their own conversation with them. The best comparison I can come up with is being a woman and going to a car dealership, figuring out what car you wanted, and having a terrible interaction with the salesperson, leaving and bringing your husband that the car salesman actually respects because they're sexist piece of shit.
But also recognizing that they're sexist pieces of shit and going to try and sell me a giant F350 stupid piece of shit truck going, I'm going to ask a lot of questions about this F250 such that I can actually figure out what kind of cars you sell, and I want to figure out the underground car market you have that I know is
like I'm gonna actually figure out what your invoice price is on this other car I'm actually interested in.
Yeah. No. I know this is a scam, and I'm going to ask questions about it in a way that lets you know that I know too much about cars, but underneath that hiding, what kind of scam are you? Please.
Right. Okay. Baroom, go ahead and roll diplomacy. Actually, before you do that, Grom, it sounds like you are aiding. So why don't you do that?
Okay.
I believe that is a DC 15. And it's going to be diplomacy.
I'm good at this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cool.
You've never been better at this.
That's a success. So, Baroom, you're going to get a +1 circumstance.
Okay. So this is going to be a hidden roll for gather info.
Gather info is secret. Correct.
I don't know if their attitude impacts my ability to gather info. I just don't know.
That's a good question.
Sorry, to clarify, it does not specify as such in the gather information activity.
Yeah.
Also, gather info, there are only two options: succeed or critically fail.
Yeah, so critically succeeding doesn't make any more of a difference than succeeding, and failing does nothing.
Okay, and I physically cannot critically fail.
Great. So this doesn't need to be a secret check anymore. Wait, does... Like, what happens if you critically fail? You just fail?
Because it just says whenever you attempt a diplomacy check to gather information, you can't critically fail because of my level 5 ancestry feat, empathy incarnate.
Okay, so if you critically fail, I just don't tell you anything, which means that you failed.
Yes.
If you fail, I just don't tell you anything. And if you succeed or critically succeed, I tell you accurate information.
Functionally, yes.
Great. I am trying to figure out what their attitude does.
I know attitude matters in other ways. I just don't remember them. Like, for example, I think right now, because we are in a social engagement, if a fight broke out, I could roll charisma or I could roll diplomacy for my initiative. Like, is this that's...
Yeah.
I think? Yeah.
Okay, so...
What kind of bonus do I get from aid?
+1 circumstance.
Circumstance. Okay.
Yeah. Specifically, Grom has managed to avoid putting his foot in his mouth or reveal anything that would be counter to your efforts.
I didn't necessarily do good, but I didn't do bad.
Right.
Which is more important.
Right. So go ahead and make your secret diplomacy. Okay. You forgot to make United or Clans +2.
Oh shit!
So
I did.
okay.
I did.
I can mentally modify.
Add
that.
1.
Yeah, I can mentally add 1. Okay, so verbalize to me what it is, what the specific topic that you're trying to gather information about.
So the veneer is Because if memory serves, when Grom came through last, like, he was able to ascertain that they're trying to recruit for the House of Ash. This is a cult. This is like, they are trying to recruit the correct kinds of people. Yeah. So the veneer is, my buddy Grom here told me that you guys like have an organization. And I love like engaging with other dwarves, and I've been feeling really lost in High Helm, and like, what is it that you guys do? Like, obviously you're gear rights, you sell stuff. I could craft, like, I'm trying to sell myself allegedly on their front pitch.
Okay.
And I am trying to ascertain, if possible, the scope of their operations. Like, how do they go out of High Helm? Do they like host club activities into the depths? Do they offer opportunities for upward mobility? Like cult shit.
Yeah.
And then also how many of them there are. If they were to have a clubhouse, where would it be? Do they meet frequently? Like, oh no, we have like community meetings at X bar on Wednesday nights, or like, whatever, fantasy Wednesday nights, legally distinct Wednesday nights, whatever it's called.
It is Wheel Day.
Wheel Day. Okay, yeah. On Wheel Day nights.
Okay.
That's sort of like, specifically base of operations, breadth of operations, and maybe they know, maybe they won't tell me. Vague member count.
Sure.
Shit we could use to further investigate.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm getting a little weirded out because I was prepared to actually like do this in character, and we're taking a very sort of third person descriptive point of view, so I gotta shift how my brain is working. And the conversation that you have is very back and forth. There's a lot of conversational volleying, where it seems like maybe he is aware. So he the
what are their names? Sorry.
Their names are, I have them right here, Derek and Brynja. Derek is very coy and very smiley about the whole thing. Like, he understands that there is a game to be played, and he's appreciating that it's being played. But also, because of the way that your feats work, I think I'm pretty sure I have to tell you that you're playing a game that he doesn't realize he's playing. Let me reread discrete inquiry. Yeah, okay. So that basically sets the DC to gathering information about your inquiries equal to your deception DC, which is considerable. So you get the impression that you are playing a game within a game, and he's playing a game, and he's enjoying playing that game, not realizing that game is inside of a game. Okay. The information that you glean is largely a lot of like really kind of like, quite frankly, a little bit icky, like cultish, like slogan work. Like, the flesh fails, but the forge endures. To be remade is to be perfected. Just
that one, to be remade is to be perfected. That one, like, face doesn't show it. That really hurts Baroom. Like, oh no, they're evil. They got bad. Evil. I didn't like dying. That's not good.
And as you're really getting deeper into this conversation, one thing really piques your interest, which is why fear Magrim's silence when you could have our song?
Mm-hmm.
And also, there is this sort of undercurrent of friendly derision where it's sort of like a wink wink nudge nudge, like some people don't get it, some people wash out, some people become disillusioned, and we recruit them and they're just not up to snuff, and we have to kick them out, or they leave of their own accord, and
that's okay, and that's allowed,
and that's derided. That we will forever remember them and keep an eye on them.
Okay. So leaving is there is a sinister nature to their feelings towards deserters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they give the vibes, or can I sort of glean any intent? Like, I think Baroom would be like, oh, so, like, do you have any, ex-members it wasn't right for them who are still successful? Like, that kind of, in discussing people who, like, used to be part of their social club, let's call it. Let's say that's the veneer I'm throwing on it.
Sure.
Like, asking about ex-members, obviously there's that derision. Do I get the energy from them, like, oh, they don't exist anymore? Like, I know for a fact that this group has sent assassins after my friend.
Yeah.
But do they have any indication that, like, oh, it just, if things don't work out for you here, if you're not made for it, those people, they just kind of don't make it, period. Something like that.
Let's do a sense motive. Which I believe is a secret perception check.
I'm not
Okay.
wise.
You definitely get a sense of, like, really uncomfortably chipper schadenfreude from Brynja, as she mentions, oh god, I have a name somewhere. Where is it? Oh god, I have too many notes. Too many goddamn notes. There we go. Okay, there we go. You definitely get a sense of sick schadenfreude, of of course they're doing fine. We love the success of everyone. Just ask Corum.
Just ask who?
Corum. And at this, Derek elbows her, and she quickly maneuvers the conversation away from having name dropped someone that maybe they shouldn't have.
Okay, yeah. And in the effort to continue being discreet about said inquiry, I will not follow up on that.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, that's a tuck it in the pocket.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to push the topic, or do you think you have enough info without arousing suspicion?
The specific, like, sort of nugget I would want to get, or specifically 2 nuggets, if possible. Like, how big is their group? And I presume I'm gonna get an answer of like, we are as fast and as wide as the, granite seams in the ground, but some bullshit shit. Do I get a real sense? And if I'm interested for further information, this I don't think would be pushing at all. Oh, if I wanted to talk to you guys about this again, like, can I only talk to you at work, or is there like a place I could go?
Yeah.
I do think the member count one might be pushing it. I don't know. I do not think it's pushing it to ask for a meet spot where they like have gatherings and I could learn more.
They let you know that the forges are very selective, and that they'll certainly put in a good word for you. But at this point, expect to hear back from them rather than reaching out again.
Okay.
And also, I'm struggling to figure out how exactly they would phrase this. But you get the impression that they do not actually know how many people are involved.
They're just quoting company scripture, and there's just no like the thing of like, oh yeah, like, how many, like, I'm looking to join a group of, like, and you guys seem to have strong, you guys have strong beliefs and a deep, sort of deeply held, not compulsions, deeply held principles. Right? Like, how many of, your fellow forgers are there? And they're just like, the forge is, as deep as the ore in the ground. And, like, I'm like, oh, you just don't know.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, you get the sense that they know their direct upline, and probably not any further than that. Yes, I'm using MLM phrasing.
Yeah. Oh, all cults are MLMs. All MLM, it's a circle.
Yeah. That Venn diagram is a circle. They know their direct upline and not much else.
Okay. Yeah. With the line, the Forge is selective, will be in touch. Do I get a sense that they'll like be watching and following me now? Like, I can't see Archie again anytime soon?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. That's fine.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Archie, you said you go to a coffee shop or a bar. You get a drink. Aren, you muted.
Yeah.
I have to step away for a brief second.
Okay, cool. So you go somewhere to get a drink, just settle in, waiting for Usa, and casual as can be, Usa slides into your booth with a drink, and starts talking as if continuing a conversation that you are just utterly not a party to, and she clearly expects you to just catch up. And as that conversation winds down, she just lets out this, so anyway, what's up with you?
Well, I was curious. I'd come down, say hi, see how things are going.
Uh-huh.
And, do you know anything about
doing
cults?
great, by the way.
Oh, that's great to hear. He hasn't gone back and had... no, cults. I gotta know about cults.
Oh, okay. Right to... Sure. Yep. Mm-hmm. Wildly out of line, but sure. Okay. Not quite my cup of tea. But I can point you in the right direction. I doubt I'm gonna know anything that you want to know, but I know a guy who probably knows the things you want to know. So
that works out.
Cool.
Good.
Have you heard of Silvertongue?
I know the Silver Stall. Well, I can't really go there.
No. Don't know his real name. He goes by Silvertongue. You can find him in Stonebreach.
Okay.
He's pretty easy to find if you know what you're looking for. And I just gotta let you know he ain't cheap.
Like money, or he's gonna want us to do stuff.
I could not possibly know.
Okay. Well,
you know.
Yeah.
It's just the way these things go. So.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, because the other one would be like I said, I don't know if they'd come down here, but specifically Ash Cult of Ash, like that. Just top of your head, ring any bells?
Anyway, it was really nice seeing you. Hope you come back sometime soon. She just fucking walks away. Like, can I get a perception check?
Yeah. Oh. Why is... There we go. Private?
Yeah. Yeah, so her demeanor at asking about cults was just like, oh, okay, this is gonna be fun, interesting. Like she got a little tense, but when you used the phrase specifically Ash cult, like she blanched. She like smacked the table real loud to disguise what it was that you were saying. Walked away as quickly as possible, visibly pale, utterly uncomfortable. Not cool with this line of questioning, did not want anything to do with it.
Archie does takes a drink and goes, well, shit.
Alright. So, with that, we're gonna take a break. We're a little over 2 hours into the game, so let's take a break. I desperately need to pee and have for the last 20 minutes. So we'll be back in a little bit. Grab some food, grab some drinks, void some drinks, and yeah, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Welcome back. We're playing
Hello.
Pathfinder.
Still.
Again.
Forever.
Okay, so you have collected some information, perhaps even some leads. Archie may have burned a contact that you've been using repeatedly. Unclear.
It just goes back to Archie shouldn't be allowed to talk to people by himself.
We figured Usa kind of got you by now.
Yeah,
he's 2 for 2 now.
Apparently this is a little too hot for Usa.
Maybe she will be findable again in the future. But, we need to give her some time off. But clearly also, information gained either way. Sure. The House of Ash is around in the depths.
Yeah. So now what?
Did they tell us a meeting? Oh no, they'll find us. I am going to, if possible, No. I'm just going to go back to Zelgin's and pick up my room again there.
Okay.
Now have put a target on my back. I am a danger to Archie. But like would have a conversation with Grom, something to the effect of like maybe we communicate via Squire.
Fun.
Who doesn't love a little rabies in their messages? Because I have message, but that only goes 500 feet. Oh,
yeah,
but
it
says
is heightened to third.
It's heightened to third. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
So, I mean, like, if you guys can get 500 feet away from Zelgans, we can, albeit very inefficiently, have conversations. But that's basically.
So you're saying that you've got a restraining order?
I didn't quite know the tack that was going to make the most sense when talking to them, but the fact that I sort of put it, like, let it be known that I'm interested in quasi joining. I'm gonna stay away from Archie. Don't want to put a target on Archie.
Okay.
Do I get the feeling that they'd also be watching me because of all of this?
I would have said I expressed my interest. I don't know that I would have included you in that. I would have just used you as like, oh, Grom told me about this. Or I don't even know how to use your name. I was said my buddy told me about this.
I'm getting the impression that Grom, you're trying to avoid their notice.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
My concern is if I have gained their notice, that I don't point that in Archie's direction.
Okay. Your concern is whether or not you are aware of their notice.
Right.
One way or the other. Okay. That sounds like it's gonna be a sense motive.
Okay.
It's a wisdom-based skill, so...
Theoretically, I'm good at this.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Okay. You get the sense that you have successfully made yourself largely uninteresting past I found person, and that you are not in contention. It probably helps that you made such a poor impression on them last time. By just, like, noping out immediately.
Cool.
Okay. I still think I'm not going to go back to Geardrali's house. I'm going to go to Vanderholl.
Okay. We are just hard splitting up.
So Archie's going to go back.
I was trying to decide if I could take a circuitous route that would lead me near Geardrali's house so that I could, like, drop a note.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, I have reason to be in that general area. They're on the same level of the city.
Yeah.
And that gives me a chance to, you know, watch my back and see if I'm being followed and
Sure.
all these other things.
Yeah,
Archie's going to go back to the house and just be like, cool, I guess I'll just hang out here and wait for everybody to show up.
Upon exit, when I am middlingly confident we aren't being listened to, I think Baroom would, like, explain to Grom, like, I don't want to be near Archie, but, like, we should come up with a system. Aren, I'm not going to try and belabor what the system is right this instant, but come up with a system of if you can take a walk that's, I don't know, mechanically speaking, maybe within 500 feet of Zelgins. We can come up with a way to converse with each other. If I see Fetch walk in the door, I'll know that is the sign to message you and be like, hey, are we going somewhere? Did something happen? But I'm going to try and remain low contact with you guys.
I don't think our interactions need to be that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, because I was literally there with you. They know that we're contact, like we have contact with each other, so we could openly meet up without arousing any sort of suspicion.
Fair enough. Okay.
But if Grom starts acting as an intermediary with Archie repeatedly, maybe one part of that intermediariness should be surreptitious, and I think Baroom's the only one with message.
Well, Archie has it also.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
It's not prepared today, but Archie can prepare it.
Also, a bunch of cantrips got better at level 5.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just looking at a bunch of cantrips, and I'm just like, holy shit, these got way better. Daze finally does more damage.
Yeah,
Messages 500 feet. Know the way is choose a location within where you were in the last week. Read aura can target 10 objects. Let's see.
Telekinetic hand can target 1 bulk now.
Wow.
Ooh.
Shield now has 10 hardness.
Oh shit.
Sigil lasts
really
a
good.
month.
On people.
Gross. Wow. Telekinetic projectile went up by another d6 damage. That's cool. Yeah. Hot damn. Lots of cantrips got better.
All of these bonuses that I'm seeing though just make me very confident that we are on the precipice of death even more with on-level enemies. I'm like, oh no, I have gained more breadth as a character. Oh no, I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah. So, back to Zelgins. And, unless we have come to a different agreement, I think I'm gonna plan on earning income or something otherwise sort of nonchalant and kind of boring.
Okay.
Until such a time as you get reached out to.
Well, I don't want to pluck at too many quest threads, and I can't imagine for example, talking to the Black Noon about their overthrown bakery would be a good thing to do right now. That's the only other thing I have in my notes of Black Noon ? Follow up.
Yeah, and maybe we don't.
They also seem like a don't find us, we'll find you type people. High Helm is just a city full of people desperately trying to find each other, but no one can talk to the person they want to talk to.
So, just a sec. I'm trying to find. So I have familiar conduit, which is I only need line of effect to Squire. So can I cast message through Squire and have it then be a 500 feet from Squire's location to talk to somebody?
How the fuck does familiar conduit not have a range limit on it?
Well, because you have to have a command of your familiar, right? Isn't that like 3 miles or some shit? Or there is a weird berserk range on Squire that's like when Squire went to go follow the woman who left High Helm, whose name is escaping me right now, Tuam.
Tuam.
Yeah.
I think there's a mile on
empathetic communication.
Yeah.
So maybe you
communication.
So maybe within a mile you can empathically tell Squire, message Baroom.
Well, it's just I just use Squire as the origin point of spells.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It just means that the party is split, but the chain of, the telephone is not.
Right. Yeah, that's gross.
Okay. Yay!
Does message require line of sight? So you do have to target a creature, which requires that you can see it. So yeah, you do need line of sight for message, but you don't need line of sight for familiar conduit, you just need line of effect. So Squire can just be on the ceiling on the opposite side of Stone Breach, and you can use Squire as the origin of your spells.
Yeah, and Baroom just has to be outside of Zelg, like just on the street somewhere.
Right. Gross.
But I think I would still need to see Baroom.
Nope. Squire needs to see Baroom.
Squire's the conduit. Squire's doing it.
You treat Squire as the origin.
Squire does have to be able to talk that day for me to be able to.
Ooh, this is true.
Talk.
No,
so like,
because you literally speak your message. You are casting message, and it comes out of Squire.
Right, but for the purposes of like Baroom then casting message back and like being able to like relay information betwixt the two of them.
Squire's not the one casting the spell. Archie is. So when you reply, it goes to Archie. Through the familiar conduit.
But then if I wanted to then talk again, I would
You have to wait for Archie to cast again because Archie's going to be
correct.
Very far away. Archie's not anywhere within the spell's range.
But then I could cast message on Squire, and Squire could respond.
Right.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't get to Archie. It wouldn't get back to Archie unless Squire went then to Archie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which Squire does have speech and touch oh my god, words.
Telepathy. Telepathy. Alright.
Yeah.
Anyway, so using this cockamamie scheme, what is it that you communicate to one another? And Grom, are you just at Vanderholl staying out of this?
I'd probably go with Baroom to Zelgins first.
Okay.
So that we can talk about this.
Yeah, like set this up, cockamamie or otherwise. Plan to check in at least once a day.
I'm also curious if the name Corim sounds familiar.
High Helm lore?
And once we get stuff set up, Archie would relay about Silver Tongue and Stone Breach. Might be able to help with additional information, though Archie did not receive a bunch of information because as soon as he mentioned the Ash Cult, Usa just left. And Archie's now in the I don't know if she wants to talk to me anymore.
Okay. Do we know who Silvertongue is? What Silvertongue is?
Yeah, they're easy to find if you know how.
Okay.
And they're in
Grom, do you
Stonebreach.
know? Through a very cockamamie series of messaging back and forth and left and right and up and down. Grom, do you know about Corum? Do you know about Silvertongue? I help.
I mean, so Silvertongue we know is on Stonebreach. And that's probably the level that I'm most familiar with. Because it's probably where I spent most of my time. So I don't know if I've heard of Silvertongue. I could do a roll, maybe. If it's something that I might have heard of. Can I try my High Helm lore for either Corum or Silvertongue or both?
I would say Silvertongue is doable. Corum, not notable enough for High Helm lore, but definitely gather informationable.
Okay. So I'd like to try for Silvertongue if that's all right.
Okie doke.
And this is a blind roll, right?
Recall knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. That's a roll. That is...
One of the rolls of all time?
That is exactly what I was going to say. Yep.
One of the rolls of all time. Who would have guessed?
Yep. I
Of
swear to
all
God,
the rolls, that's definitely one of them.
every time I try to find the recall knowledge DCs, I utterly fail.
Would you say that your search roll failed? Or is it seek? I never remember.
Search is the exploration activity whereby you repetitively seek.
Understood.
So, Silvertongue is a very secretive and storied information broker in Stonebreach. Silvertongue is the only name that they've ever given anyone, as far as you're aware. There are numerous rumors that Silvertongue is a group of people all masquerading as the same person, or some kind of magical shapeshifter, or perhaps just a master of disguise. But they seem to generally be an incredibly attractive dwarf of an indeterminate gender that is nonetheless, it seems the stories always indicate, a gender that you're interested in. And they know way too much. Just way too much. And their prices can sometimes be confusing.
Okay.
Do I know where they would be found? Other than Stonebreach?
Yes. You know that there is a dead drop whereby you can leave a question and a way to contact you.
Another one of these will find you,
Yeah,
people.
yeah, I was so ready. I was
much
so
so.
ready.
Very much so. And the stories vary, but the price will be made known to you. The stories vary on the how, but the price will be made known to you. And once the price is paid, the answer is given very quickly. Like, some people say supernaturally quickly. In a world that has actual magic, is magic supernatural?
I feel like god magic is supernatural.
So, there are four magical traditions, and you're saying divine is supernatural?
I feel like there's divine, and then there is of
Deific.
the divine. Deific, right? You know what I mean? Like there's magical traditions, and then there is like an extraplanar, truly a god. Boom's voice from cloud. But then I also imagine supernatural just depends on your level, right? Because if we're like level 12 and going to Axis or going to wherever, right? Like level 12, level 15 or whatever, and like talking to an avatar, not an avatar, right? You're supposed to talk to an avatar of a god. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, in the library, the statues coming to life to kill us for digging too deep into history feels like that might be considered a supernatural event because I like Archie. Like, I don't really know how that would happen. Archie probably doesn't really have a concept of like, okay, maybe we could like animate those, but no one was there to like.
I mean,
it was a thing. It happened.
Archie is an expert in occultism, so I feel like Archie, uniquely among the party, would be aware of the fact that there is a power, especially an animating power, to cultural collective memory. Like that's the thing about Pathfinder that I actually really like, is that occultism is a real thing, and that things that like IRL we would probably call like woo-woo or witchy, that's just how the world works.
Yeah, if enough people believe it.
Yeah, and there's also arcane magic where you do crazy incantations and put together these weird magic math and crazy shit happens. Sure. And also, the gods can decide to do crazy shit that mortals can't do. And also, there is a magical power to the way that the world already is. The primal
source, yeah.
So, all of these are true. And Archie is very, very steeped in the occult. Like, Archie doesn't do the arcane formula whatever when he casts Evil Eye. He concentrates on, I don't know, like, is one of your actual eyes your evil eye, or do you have a third eye you concentrate on? No, like, this is a serious question.
Yeah.
But like, these are traditions. These are things that are just true of magic, and Archie understands them and believes in them. Yeah, absolutely.
You would definitely believe the short answer, yeah, supernatural things, they happen, they exist.
Yeah.
I think it's obvious that Archie has two evil eyes, and they belong to Squire.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So that's what you know about Silvertongue. Congrats.
Okay.
I probably gave you way more than I should have for a single recall knowledge. Like, you asked a follow-up question, and I should have asked for a follow-up roll.
Well, no, but it was a lore, right? So it's a specific lore. Does that make it better?
That reduced the DC.
Oh, got it. Okay.
But it did not reduce the DC to the point where it was a critical success. That is, if you succeeded. You may be critically failed, and I just lied to you repeatedly.
It's a lot of good lies. Can you remember that real quick?
I will also say, yeah, first of all, she's good at it. Second of all, like, there's a very real element, too. I can just tell you, someone finds you in High Helm, you don't look for them, and you'll believe me. I can say that about anybody in this entire fucking city, and the three of you would go.
There's a reason that dead drops are a trope.
I just find it incredibly funny that I have now pinned in my brain a facet of this city is nobody seeks anybody out. They just make it known they would like to be sought.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just reading too many cryptography papers.
No. That is just fact about High Helm now. The Gilded Troll High Helm is nobody actually looks for anybody.
Oh god, I was gonna say something. I am very good at coming up with very quick lies when I'm not on an incredibly high dose of Wellbutrin. Thank fuck I'm lowering my dose and getting off of it, because holy shit, I can think, I can be creative. It's so great. I'm loving it.
It's really complicated, but also like brain chemicals are weird.
Antidepressants are great for me to not have panic attacks. But apparently, if the reason that you need antidepressants is specifically because of panic attacks, you should take them for 6 to 9 months so that your nervous system can recalibrate. And then you should stop taking them.
But also simultaneously consider lifestyle changes such that, you
Sure, absolutely. Yeah. In those 6 to 9 months, you should also be doing therapy to increase distress tolerance.
Therapy.
Yes, go to therapy. I don't care who the fuck you are. Go to therapy. But I've been doing distress tolerance. I don't have the book at hand, but I literally have the dialectical behavioral therapy workbook. I'm learning distress tolerance.
For a brief second, my brain went, oh, you have a book that stresses you out?
Oh, I mean...
My brain truly went, exposure therapy. Oh, yeah, it's just something terrible you have to read.
But yeah, 6 to 9 months to let your nervous system recalibrate, during which time you should learn how to deal with, the kinds of distress that cause panic attacks. And then get off the antidepressants. And I've been on them for 15 months. So, a little overdue.
6 plus 9 months, yeah.
Is it possible, without being a dick, to also try and discreetly inquire about Corum whilst Grom is sort of learning about the Silver-Tongued?
So, like, go back to Silver Stalls and...
Not to the House of Ash, like, just make inquiries. Make inquiries elsewhere.
About someone named Corum who escaped a cult?
No. About someone named Corum who leads a cult. I got the vibe, she was like, of course our ex-members are doing fine, just ask Corum. I got the vibe she was saying that, like, Corum was the murderer of... Maybe she was saying Corum is a murderee? Aren didn't pick up on the difference, and now that you said it that way, I don't know.
Great. So you want to gather information, but also not make it. So this is literally... Oh, you can hide the true subject in your inquiry. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
I don't have to. I am now at this point not trying to hide the true subject. I am right now discreetly inquiring for the secondary effect of no one being able to trace me asking these questions.
I mean, that's what discreet inquiry is. That's the
Well, no, the primary is I can hide it.
Yeah, but anyone trying to gather information to determine if someone else was asking around about the topic in question must exceed your deception DC.
So the primary effect is I don't increase the difficulty of the check or take more time.
Yeah.
And then the secondary is other people can't find out I was asking.
Yeah. So you care more about the second than the first.
Yes.
You can do both at the same time, so yes, you can do that. So this is going to be gather information. It is going to be a secret check. It is a diplomacy check. I need to come up with a DC. You are looking for a specific person, which increases the rarity immediately.
Where makes sense to ask? The stalls were in King's Heart, right?
Stonebreach, I believe?
They're in Stonebreach. The market district is Stonebreach.
I believe.
Right?
No. That is King's Heart. Silver stalls are in King's Heart.
Yeah. So I'm asking about in King's Heart.
Okay.
And I can't critically fail.
Great. You can, however, fail.
I can fail.
I don't.
Quorum is a guy.
I don't tell you anything.
Yeah, no, I know. But just Quorum's a person. I don't even know if they're a guy. Quorum's a person, and...
You have a hero point.
I'm just going to get the vibe that King's Heart's the wrong place to ask, and I'm not going to use the hero point.
Okie doke.
If I don't get any information about this, and I have another day of not being contacted by the House of Ash / the Forge / whatever, I will just try again, but in the depths.
Depths or Stonebreach?
The depths.
Okay.
Because the depths would be... I was asking in the market district, this is a person who is so unnoteworthy that they disappeared and, like, no one I sort of, like, quietly asked about could even, like, place the name. I'm going to go to where I know that, like, the common folk live. Like, the true common folk.
Okay. Okay. Alright, give me a... Yeah, gather information. Okay. And remind me... Like, you're just asking around about Quorum.
About a person named Quorum who... Presumably, Grom and I had this conversation and relayed our disparate interpretations of what Brynja said. So...
Some sort of association with the Cult of Ash.
I would
or
not...
cults in general. Cults in general.
Well, no, because at this point, I feel like we've bullshitted our way. So Archie told us Usa heard about Ash and fucking dipped. I would go, okay, don't bring that up. Just ask about either a person named Quorum who disappeared or a person named Quorum who has, like, secret influence.
Okay. So you are able to find reference to a what's the name? Quorum Duskbrand, who is a well-regarded person who wanders throughout the depths, living on others' charity.
Okay. Okay.
What is Archie up to at this point?
So I was thinking about that. Archie is left alone for the first time in quite a while. He might just take some time to go disappear into the library for a day or so.
Okay.
Of looking up sigils and specifically trying to hunt down anything in reference to brambles and crowns. He got left alone and was like, I should totally do this work, and this might be the only time I'm actually ever by myself.
Okay.
That's so fucking awesome.
I feel like there's gotta be a better activity for finding information in a library than gather information. Like that just seems like the wrong thing.
Yeah, I was kind of looking to see what else was there.
There's research activity, but it seems like it's part of a subsystem.
Research is part of the... Yeah, that activity is part of the research subsystem. Library research... How would you handle players wanting to research in downtime? Okay.
Also, that kind of gather information being diplomacy is bullshit when you're trying to gather said information from a book.
Yeah, like that's what I'm thinking is it doesn't make a lot of sense. Honestly, people on the internet are saying use the research subsystem and just get real simple about it. Like, pare it the fuck down. I'm honestly kind of inclined to go that route. Yeah, let me... Do you have a concept of what kind of library you would go to?
Truthfully, to start with, he would probably go to the largest collection he can get into without having to talk to anybody, because he doesn't want anyone to know what he's doing. So he doesn't want to ask questions. He's like,
sure,
this is the widest range of information I can just walk into without asking permission.
Okay, let me see if I can quickly find...
I mean, we already made that connection with the archivist at the... Is it the Tolor Hall, Family Hall Archives?
Yeah, but didn't we have to get, like, let in?
But they know your face now, is more what I was thinking. Like, we specifically, like, spent time in there. They know you know...
Yeah.
Rhea,
thank you. Dear Drawley was the only name coming to mind, and that was wrong. They know you know Rhea. Like, you've done research there before, and we didn't blow anything up.
Well,
we didn't explode or ignite anything.
I think we were told that place, it takes a while to get into to do research. We only had the day there before we were going to not be allowed back.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I didn't remember that part. But I was also adorable Baroom. No, I wasn't. Was I slow Baroom at that point?
Yeah. That was after the party. So that was...
It was after the party, so I was slow. I wasn't tall. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Current Baroom.
Postmodern Baroom. Was it Archie? Archie, did you tutor the son of the leader of...
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have, like, a noble contact.
Yeah, he doesn't want to ask questions because he doesn't know where this is going to lead,
Yeah,
and
you just
doesn't
want
want to. He is, in case it goes a direction he doesn't. He's unsure of. He doesn't want other people to be there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's cool. That's a thing that I just learned about High Helm. There is a clan hall known as Last Hall, and it is the clan hall of Clan Last Hall. And it has the distinction of being the only clan hall that's open to anyone without restrictions, whether they're a clan member or not. And it is a trade school of sorts and has a vast repository of knowledge on a vast number of subjects.
That sounds like a great spot to start.
Sure do.
I need you to know the second we are done this campaign, I'm going to buy. I think I bought that book. I'm so upset we can't read Lost Omens.
Yeah. It would take way too many hours
to redact the fucker?
Redacting for me to unspoiler this book, because I think fully 30% of it is like, here's a quest hook in case you were interested.
Yeah.
No,
very valid, totally fair, but also just like every time you're like, oh, Lost Omens High Helm has told me this incredibly cool piece of lore.
Yep. So I was just searching Lost Omens High Helm, and in the Gazetteer, there is a list of traits that locations can have. And one of the traits that a location can have is academy, which is libraries, scholarly journals, etc., blah blah blah, etc. And there are apparently only 3 locations in High Helm that have the academy trait. So I just read through those 3 locations real quick to find the one that's most appropriate. And I didn't think that. What the fuck? I didn't think that the Iron Archive was appropriate, because that is the only archive in High Helm, and probably the only one in all of the 5 King Mountains, to need round-the-clock security. Not quite appropriate for what Archie's looking for. Probably not Blood Knuckle Crib.
What?
I don't know how this is an academy. It's an elite
it's
underground
the school of
fighting
hard knocks,
school.
June. Come on. It's the school of literal hard knocks.
I don't. Yeah, and then there's Last Hall, which is the upper level rooms are still reserved as temporary lodging for dwarves who are far from their homes or have no homes left to return to. That's incredible. Also, as long as you are not a dwarf who was banished from their clan, you can petition for adoption into Clan Last Hall. And the clan leader, Odessa Last Hall, will personally adopt you as her child.
That's adorable.
That's amazing.
The only thing that would probably make her not adopt you is losing the clan dagger of the first dwarf to touch the sky, right? That would be like a precluding factor.
My brain short circuit. What?
Krohan couldn't have just become a Last Hall because he lost Targic's clan dagger.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay.
But apparently, she will adopt people who've been banished. In cases of banishment due to behavioral issues, Odessa tries to put the petitioner in contact with support before formally adopting them. In cases of murder, treason, and other dangerous crimes, even Odessa knows to keep her own clan safe.
That's so cool. She says, yeah, you can join, but you have to go to therapy first.
Yeah. Not even you can join. You can be my baby.
Yes.
But first we gotta get you in therapy. Is there art of her? There is not.
Oh, boo. Fuck off. Okay, anyways. Archie goes to that library. I'll stop interrupting. I'm sorry.
Archie goes to the library. The words academy that yes. So it's gonna be recall knowledge about the thing, but you have the support of a library. So the you are actually allowed to like it unlocks certain things as possible to recall knowledge about, and also since you spent time in the library, it gives you an item bonus. Equal to depends on how long you spend. If you spend an hour, it's +1. Spend 2 hours, +2. If you spend 4 hours, +3. If you spend 8 hours, it's +4.
You have like a day and a half, my guy.
Yeah, I was like, Archie's like, everyone's gone. They're doing their own thing.
This does work like recall knowledge in that if you fail, you can't try again because you just get so stymied you don't even know where to look next. So,
yeah,
FYI.
Because he'll spend the whole day, just 8 hours perusing the books.
Cool beans. So you get a +4
knowledge...
item bonus.
Is recall knowledge one of those, like, if you change the conditions of the test, you can try again? Okay.
Yes. Yes. If you find another academy that has texts that are appropriate, then you can try again.
Okay. Occultism?
My brain... 1 second. I need to look up what the...
The Bramble Crown is?
I know what it is. Bitch.
1 second.
The skill required to look through books? Or know what books to look for?
What skills are associated with that specific entity?
Yeah, that's the one. Thank you, Jordan.
Bitch.
Real subtle there, Aren.
Nature or occultism.
Yeah, definitely occultism.
Mm-hmm.
The peak of discretion.
That was a +4.
+4 item bonus.
Okay, and blinds. I think I'm gonna spend my hero point also.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Why do I let you roll things?
Of the numbers, you have rolled one of them.
Yeah.
Archie likes to crit succeed on recall knowledge checks.
That was a +17. So.
Hero point, and I was very like, oh, okay, I'm looking at all my bonuses.
I'm curious what the other die was. Wow!
Did you roll 2 20s? No, that was the bad wow. That was the bad wow. We rolled a 2.
I do roll double ones far too often.
What?
I've done it a few times.
Oh no! I'm thinking you've rolled a 1, and then hero pointed and still rolled a 1. I remember that. Yeah. I was like, I can't think of you rolling double 1s.
It was mainly the Dark Souls game.
Yes.
There were a few times like, I have advantage. Crit miss.
I have advantage, and I choose to use it to fuck up. I have advantage, but I don't need to
something changed considerably in the remaster, and I'm confused and trying to
grok it,
reconcile it,
parse it. Yeah. Got it. Understood. Never mind. Is it the alignment and the portfolio of a god?
No.
I should also say, before anything else comes out, I think Archie would have had Squire go chill in the vague vicinity of Zelgin's.
Mm-hmm.
And then went to the library.
Okay.
Just that ability to, guys, get here. Fuck everything else going on.
Archie and Squire's relationship is, Archie depends on Squire a lot. Archie doesn't necessarily trust Squire.
Or you trust Squire to keep you alive. And any utility outside of keeping me breathing is potentially fraught. I got you.
So it was like, just in case there's a message, we got to keep this. And Squire leaves, and then Archie goes, and I'm going to the library.
Though, so you're truly alone. Well, no, you would have
Sparky.
Sparky with you, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say, you're truly alone. No, you're not. Can Sparky talk? Can it talk?
Emojis is all we've gotten so far.
Emojis, yes.
Yeah.
It is also capable of using the ink that is its body to write on paper.
Okay.
But no, it cannot speak. Okay, I have decided, in the absence of more clear information, that the Golarian wiki, PathfinderWiki.com, is wrong. Because the change that I'm seeing is incomprehensible to me. Like, there's just no way that this change happened.
And it's not corroborated by, like, GM core or NPC core or anything?
No, it's not. No, the wiki's gotta be wrong. Okay, anyway.
The dot wikis are very prone to people's feelings.
I'm usually pretty okay with this particular wiki, but this one is,
I guess 5e... The 5e wiki has burned me so many times.
D&D wikis are hot garbage.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Especially dndwiki.com. Oh. I cannot tell you how many times I have had to tell a player at one of my tables, no, we don't touch that site. Largely back in 4th edition days, but
Yeah.
Anyway, so I have information. Archie, please state your question specifically.
He is trying to find out who this mark is affiliated with in the terms of who could possibly be his patron, granting him these powers, and what affiliation said entity would have, or basically at the moment it's figuring out who and or what, why they would be doing, well, maybe not even why yet, but like what have they done previously, like what kind of power is he dealing with.
Okay. So you've just asked me 6 questions, and I'm going to answer one of them. Just letting you know.
Yeah, it primarily is who
yeah.
and or what.
Yes, that is the question that I was going to answer. Who and what. You spend all goddamn day, and you find a lot of references to symbols that are similar and not quite. And it is fortunate that you took the time to really settle in to make sure, because there are a lot of opportunities to say, oh, it's that. So close, but so wrong. There are a number of minuscule details in the symbol that appears in your sigil that are very easy to miss. That, thanks to your scrutiny, you are able to deduce that this is the symbol of Queen Freelogarma. Hey, we got 100 bits from Kaistri. Thank you.
Oh.
You can grant a hero point for 100 bits. This is the first time we've gotten bits since we started this fucking campaign. It's a cheer. That's a cheer. You can grant a cheer. Who would you like to give a cheer to? Any of the 4 humans on screen. Hopefully you're still here. But if not, I know who that is.
D4.
If not, I know who that is, so I'll reach out to them.
I unfortunately I have 420 bits, so I can't spend them.
Right, correct, accurate.
How do I spell that?
Freelogarma. I will put it in chat.
Okay.
And she is a Lampad queen. Next question, obviously, being, what in the fuck is a Lampad?
Yep.
And I feel like I can just sort of soft pitch that one to you. A Lampad is a subtype of nymph. Which is a subtype of fae.
Huh. Okay. And I guess any ideas of type of affiliation or...
You would need to make a subsequent recall knowledge.
Okay.
Alrighty, so that is that's. So Grom, you haven't actually done any like real investigation this day. What would you like to be doing? Like, you just recalled a bunch of stuff about Silvertongue. You haven't actually gone and done stuff.
I don't know that I would today.
Okay.
Because I don't know. I think that this is the same day that we did the talking with Derek and Brynja. I would.
I have an understanding that this is the next day.
Okay, then I might.
I have not been particularly clear on the passage of days, but in my head, we're on fourth Rova.
Okay. I think I think I would spend most of the day earning income. I'm gonna go back and do medicine stuff.
Okie doke. Do you recall at what level you were doing that?
I was one above player level. I was at 5 when we were 4.
Okay.
I don't know if that's going to.
Do you remember or have note of the name of the person for whom you were working, so I can search my notes for it?
Yes, if you give me a minute, I can find it. Just after this.
Haldrina Gloombrace. Right?
Yes, Haldrina Gloombrace.
Nailed it. So, given the reputation that you have and the relationship you have with Haldrina, the acuity of care she asks that you handle is level 8.
Okay.
Think you can handle it?
I can certainly try.
Alrighty. So level 8 DC is 24. There's gotta be an earned income macro, right? There sure the fuck is. And does it ask you to... Oh, hell yeah. That's cool. It asks you to specify your skill and the level at which you're doing the thing. So it'll give you like the actual... It'll build the DC into it and report your level of success. So that's neat.
Hooray!
Is that... Where's the macro at?
Oh, shit. I clicked the button. I didn't mean to click the button. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to click the button.
If you control space and then just earn income, type earn income, there's PF2E macros. And then you just hit... no? You don't see
No,
that?
it just when I hit control space, it just gives me the earn income activity.
Oh, weird.
And then you click what I clicked by accident.
And then I would click what Aren clicked by accident.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck I just did.
I put the whole goddamn table and all the text in chat.
And then if there's the macro directory.
Oh no. Yeah, you're in the macro.
But that only
directory,
has.
you don't
That
see
only has
earned
my.
income.
Yeah. No, that has treat wounds.
Okay, I see what's going on here.
It's
I see what's happening.
Try now.
Control space still gives me nothing.
Try.
There is something in the macro directory for earning income.
Cool. I had to import it, and then I had to make you an observer on the macro.
So I can hit the button.
Yeah.
I give it my skill. I give it a level.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna start with 1 day, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Success.
You medicined?
I medicined.
Did a medicine.
Hot
job.
damn.
That's some weird formatting. Like, it doesn't look like the rest of the rolls, which is interesting.
Where is that? Explain, if you could, how you did what you did.
So on the macro hotbar, down at the bottom, there's a little folder in the bottom left.
Yeah.
If you click that, there should be a list of macros that come up, and if you were made an observer on that macro,
Oh.
but now I have an earn income macro on my bar.
I did make everybody an observer.
And then I could, for example, do performance, and then I pick level 8. Oh, isn't that clever?
Right.
All right, I'm gonna save that macro to the bar, and then gotcha.
Okay.
Oh, and since it's another day, I'm going to change out one of my cantrips.
So we've covered Archie, we've covered Grom. I think Baroom still has a bit of time, because gathering info about Quorum is not a whole day. It's technically gather information as an exploration activity, not a downtime activity.
Yeah.
This is kind of the weird part of Pathfinder. It's like, we're in downtime mode. I want to do this exploration activity.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to continue to earn income then.
Okay.
Whilst killing time waiting for waiting to be contacted. So
Okay.
find a bar. Can I pick the level, or is there I haven't made a contact like who enjoys my performances.
Let's see. I think I have notes on this.
I've picked places before.
Yeah, no, I know. I think I have notes.
And slow Baroom has not been banned for anywhere.
Let's see. You can work anywhere up to level 9.
What
Your
are we?
choice.
Level 5. Fuck it. I'm gonna try level 7.
Okay.
And to keep time with everybody else, just spend 1 day, right? Roughly.
You can spend the 1 day, and then if you decide tomorrow to continue doing it, then you keep the same roll. Like, that's how earned income works. You roll at the start, and then you can you spend at least 1 day on it, same as crafting.
Understood.
Okay.
Hey, 28.
Nice. Okay.
In the process of busking / open mic night / D, all of the above, whatever sort of makes sense. I suspect this is not allowed. That's okay. Can I keep my ear to the ground via like names we are on the lookout for, or no? Like keeping an ear to the ground for quorum would negate the money, because that would suddenly become like a sort of gather information thing.
That sounds really cool, and that sounds like a thing that bards totally do. Like, bards acting as spies is totally a thing. And I'm trying to figure out how to make that fair.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
have a means of sort of thinking. I can't think of a way to do so.
What I want to say is that it replaces the DC of earned income with a hard DC of the same level. which hilariously is 5 higher, which is the amount by which you beat the DC.
Okay. But, okay, that would be a separate... That would be a...
that is the cost of multitasking, and now you still have to gather information.
And, okay, that makes sense.
Did I say multiclassing?
Multitasking. You said multitasking.
Cool. Okay, cool.
It's called archetypes, actually, and you have to take a whole feed chain.
Yeah. So what are you gathering info about?
Just keeping my ear to the ground for the name Corrin or our Duskbrand clan or Duskbrand family.
Okay.
I'm not intending on, over that course, following up on them. I am just
obviously
finding places in which to, if I could gather information at a later date, places to, like, sort of put a pin in.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm just going to go ahead and say that is not a topic that you're going to be able to find passively. Like, you're keeping your ear open, and the information you glean is that this is not a topic of discussion.
Okay, cool. But that is in and of itself information.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for acknowledging that. Sometimes I feel bad telling players you don't learn anything when the not learning is the learning.
I have learned that whomever this quorum person is, they are not prominent, which is
okay.
Noteworthy.
All right. So we're now on 5th Rova, Oath Day. Which is a work day. It's also the day of the week when pacts are signed and oaths are sworn.
I briefly have to step away.
Okay. So what's everyone up to? Baroom is still hopefully or hoping to be contacted by cultists, which is totally a reasonable prospect.
So I think I will walk past where Deirdre's house is, just to do like a brief checkup on Archie before I go do more medicine stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay probably like a street over.
Okay.
And cast tremor signs.
Oh.
If it's within 120 feet. I can communicate through the ground.
If the target is within range and connected to the same body of Earth as you, the vibrations reach the target through the ground. You need neither line of sight nor line of effect. What the actual fuck? Oh my god. It is message, but tremor sense.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Oh, the tremors impart a clear meaning only if you and the target know that meaning, such as 3 tremors for a specific warning, 2 for another. Neither of you can impart a nuanced or new meaning using this spell.
This is, I think, the vibrations, it's just me trying to get the point across that I'm checking in.
Sure.
And not a specific message.
So, like, shaving a haircut, kind of.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the 2 bits.
Just, yeah, we're still here. We're still in, like, a holding pattern, generally speaking.
Cool.
Yeah, you missed it, Aren, but I'm communicating using the ground.
Do we know Morse code now?
Pretty much.
Okay.
I have a cantrip called Tremor Signs, and I can send vibrations out.
Oh, did you feel left out because everybody else knew message? You went,
yes.
Oh.
I was like, I had to be able to do something, right? That's my thing. I can send vibrations to the ground.
What is the primal spell that equals message?
Yep.
Yeah. Archie's like, yeah, still here, just hanging out.
It's the Druid craft to our presto. I got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is it safe to assume Grom and Baroom you're earning income?
Yeah.
Archie...
Oh, I didn't add my 2 gold from yesterday. Yeah.
Shit. Archie, are you gonna go back to crafting, or are you gonna go back to the library?
He is very torn between making progress or making progress. Yeah, I think he'd do another library day of.
Okay.
He has a name. He now has a target.
Okay.
And same thing, basically, like have Squire be like, okay, like if something goes on, like send me a warning and I'll meet you at Zelgin's, and then have Squire hang out, and then get to the library, specifically hunting. I don't want to say alignment, but good, evil.
So you're
Portfolio.
specifically looking up Queen Freelagarma, not just like lampads in general.
Right, yeah, specifically.
Because I do just want to point out that the DC for learning about a specific creature is a lot higher than learning about the type of creature that they are.
Yeah, Archie's already on the fence about spending more time on it, so I think he's hoping to, if he can grab enough information to think on for a minute. So he's going right for the meat.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, I think it'd be.
Oh god damn it! To fucking import the damn thing. There's the fuck. There's a table inside of monster stat blocks that tells me how the DC changes when you repeat recall knowledge on them. But I have to import the creature from the compendium before I'm allowed to open that table.
Is this considered repeating?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm just I was
no,
this is one of those like I'm operating off of like mentally the legend lore rules of like you can't legend lore the same thing again, but you can.
But you can legend lore a follow-up question.
Yeah, but that's also
a good
5e
point.
BS.
If you do point in different directions,
like,
yeah, probably.
It's sort of also what do
you
you consider to be changing the circumstances of the test, right? Like, and I can't say.
No, you got a point. Yeah, we can stick to the first DC. So the question, Archie, is: are you going to spend the entire day again?
Yeah.
Okay. State your question, and then go ahead and give me a nature or occultism check. Secret.
Yeah. Try to think, like basically trying to figure out if she works towards generally evil or good, hurtful or helpful directions.
Okay. I'm honestly wondering how to actually couch that in world terms, given the absence of alignment.
Yeah, because it's
like good and evil still exist. These are still concepts that exist in the world. It's just lawful good is no longer a concept. Law damage is not a thing anymore.
Yeah, so Archie's kind of working under the concept of she's probably self-serving. Whatever she's doing is probably going to be in her own interest. Mm-hmm. But do those interests hurt those around her? Is she...
Sure. What is her reputation?
Yeah, reputation. That would be a good one.
Sure.
So...
I love that I switched back to Foundry to see what you rolled. I'm like, I wonder what kind of question marks Matt's gonna roll. I have to see.
There's certainly some question marks.
There's 4 of them.
And you did include the +4. Okay. So unfortunately, you exhaust the library as best you can tell and cannot find information about her.
Okay.
Womp.
So we need to find like a Fae library or some shit.
Yeah,
a better library.
Archie,
sorry. We. What mean we, white man? You need to find a better library.
Yeah. So Archie packs up his stuff, heads back to the house to go play around with his alchemy stuff, which is basically just going in. It's like, yep, everything's still set. Still got the simmer going. Okay.
All right. So Grom and Baroom, you both continue earning income that day. Archie unfortunately goes home hat in hand, empty-handed, empty hat-handed. And it's now 6th Rova.
I think Archie would actually move into actually making his mutagens now and just do that until contacted.
Okay.
What's Sparky's like vibe around the house? What are they like as a roommate?
Sparky is not a roommate. Sparky lives on your skin.
What is it like as a skin mate?
I didn't want to say that phrase, Jordan. That was so funny.
I'll say it. I don't care.
Sparky's just there. It's honestly just waiting for instructions. Which, last I heard, Archie was wearing Sparky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Archie's just like doing alchemy shit. Is Sparky like, hold please?
Does it like pop off, have extra hand to stir over here?
Well, actually, I was just thinking, it's like, I wonder if like take like a book and like prop a book up, be like, hey, you can like chill over here. Here, I'll face the book towards the window. You can
just splash your damn self all over this book.
The scenic views of the inside of a cave.
Oh God. Yeah. I feel bad, like, every day, like, Aren thinking, well, are they gonna contact me today, or
I
came up with like how long, and like I know what it is, but you don't. So at this point, I guess, can I just ask? Is everyone going to do the things that you're doing, earn income, craft, until such a time as something changes? Because you do have other leads to follow up on. You do.
I think on this day, the third day of us doing the earn income, I would stop by the dead drop.
Okay.
And just leave a note mentioning the House of Ash and that we're looking for information on organization of it.
Okay.
I think that her sort of staying I don't want to keep using the word discreet. Sort of staying under the radar. I think sort of every other day doing a bit of instead of earning income, trying to follow up on different leads, gather information style feels reasonable. Already checked King's Heart. There's a guy who kind of lives on the charity of others. Can I gather information under the guise of earning income in the depths?
Yeah.
Okay. On Corum Duskbrand. Or the Dusk brands in general, if there's a family of them or something.
Sure. I'm like, which one's your primary pursuit? The gathering information, and you're just using.
Yeah. Sorry.
You're using earn income, supposedly, as your what's it called? As your discreet inquiry.
Yes. Sorry, that is the veneer.
Okay.
That is the flavor of discreet inquiry I am
Cool.
making. I should have been clear.
Okay, cool. So it's just gather information and earn income. Like you're busking, and like there's coins in your I don't know what the fuck, your guitar case, but whatever the fuck. Your hat.
Yeah.
The mushroom cap that you hollowed out that you wear as a hat.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, sure.
There's
You
money
toss
in
down
it.
like your shield.
Yeah,
Probably.
it is a mushroom shield.
Yeah.
So there's money in it, but it's your money that, like, you're using to
To
pretend
just
that-
allay any suspicions. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, go ahead and give me secret diplomacy.
I'm gonna hero point this because I'm
Okay.
tired of not knowing about Corum.
Cool. All right. So what specifically are you looking for about Quorum?
I'm looking for the guy himself or an accurate and usable description of him, them, whatever pronouns they use.
Yeah.
And places of operation. Like specifically, oh, that guy, always at X bar.
Okay. Okay. That's not what I wanted. But that's what I wanted. Okay. So Corim is a downtrodden, unhoused man who wanders around the central depths, staying away from the clamber, but never far from the clamber. Basically just begging for change.
Like, would I actively, in the process of busking, like, physically run into them because it's same circle, same goal?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Is that something I can, like, sense motive on them on? Like, is this a perception? If I physically see the person that's been told to me is Quorum,
Mm-hmm.
could I try to... Hold on. I guess it's perception. Like... No. I'm trying to, like, mentally any of my lore skills.
There was no verb there?
I'm trying to mentally justify any of my lore
Justify.
skills. I apologize. I didn't say the sentence. Yeah, there's no verb. Yeah. I'm trying to mentally justify any of my lore skills. Like, I Aren to myself such that I could convincingly try and argue to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't think of any. I could argue dwarf lore, mostly because it's better than my perception. This is a dwarf, right?
It is a dwarf.
Yeah.
Sure, there's lore about him somewhere.
Surely.
I mean, in all honesty, the best I can sort of come up with is like an argument Aren could believe is genealogy lore. Like, is there anything I could try and suss out about said person and their family? Is this like I think it's just perception or sense motive. Is this person bullshitting just like I am to like hide their true motives for busking and begging?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll genealogy lore.
I didn't think I'd get this far. Genealogy lore says it's public. Is that fine?
It's a
lore skill, so they always default to public roll mode.
That's weird. It's gonna be recall knowledge, so it'll be secret.
Yeah, blind GM. Blind GM.
Okay. So the thing that stands out to you the most when trying to discern how bullshit this Quorum character is that the pommel gem on his clan dagger is cloven neatly in two. And this is a practice that is generally followed for members of a clan that no longer exists.
Okay. Is that like...
Incidentally, the pommel gem is a kite-shaped onyx.
Okay. Is clans no... the sentence sounds wrong coming out of my mouth. Is clans no longer existing a thing?
It is if everyone dies.
Oh, okay. It's not a... Okay. It's not a manufactured thing, per se. One could manufacture it with genocide, but, like...
Yeah?
Generally speaking, clans unexisting is not an intentional...
Correct.
...thing that is sought.
There have been scenarios where, particularly in very small clans, a generation was entirely... people who married into other clans rather than having, even exchange, and then clans cease to exist.
Yeah. Okay.
But that typically only happens with particularly small clans. Once you get to a certain size of clan, there are generally artificial efforts to keep it in existence.
Okay, cool. I know that's one exploration and one sort of recall knowledge, but can I say that was my day, or do I need to come up with more things?
You can say it was your day.
Okay.
You can call it a day whenever the fuck you want. Archie. Yes, Joey?
I do think that every evening I end up at Zelgin's for a drink.
Okay.
Just to like have a little meetup with Baroom and see where we stand.
Sure.
Yes. And I presume every day at some point I get rabid slobber in my ear so we can talk to Archie.
Yeah. And then you just end the like when you reply to Squire's message, you just end it with either over or over and out. And if it's not over and out, then Archie knows to cast message again.
Oh, we've at this point, with this bullshit system, have set up some bullshit rules and bullshit procedures.
Yeah. You've got a dead drop. It's fine.
Yeah. We internally have a dead drop. I don't look for Archie. Archie will find me.
Yeah.
We're very high Helmian about it.
Yep. So Archie, you continue crafting, and then Grom, after leaving a request for Silver Tongue, you go do more medicining.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
I've probably taken the same route by the dead drop the last 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Just so when I stop there for a minute, it doesn't look suspicious if anybody's watching me.
That is some amazing spycraft. Well done. Alright. So we're at 7th Rova, and we're also at 8 p.m. So we should call it there. Y'all are waiting for some replies from some people that you've reached out to, and apparently not everyone is as punctual as Usa. In the cult's defense, they do actually need to figure out what the fuck is up with Baroom before they just go, hey, you want to join?
Yeah, that is very valid. It's also part of the reason that Baroom wouldn't go, back to the bar that the Black Moon's at. Aren, am curious about it.
Follow from It's Too Legit. Welcome.
Fuck yeah, welcome in.
Welcome to the Gilded Troll. Yeah. Don't go back to the crash house. Crash pad. I don't know. Whatever the fuck you're calling that place.
No, I'm not going to the crash pad. I'm also not going to the Black Noon's bar in the depths because then the cult will be like, "Oh, you're not interested. You're a secret spy from." Yeah. Sure. I'm a secret spy on my own for my own interests, not a secret spy on behalf of them.
Yeah, this game got very espionage. Not gonna lie, that was not one of the themes we discussed last week.
In fairness, we have a month.
It's true. I was expecting, we're just gonna do a bunch of things. We're gonna talk to a bunch of people as a group. We're all gonna go together, and then we're gonna spend 3 weeks earning income. Cool, we're done. Like that was honestly the kind of thing that I was not this.
Infiltrating a cult to dismantle them from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Just to clarify, I would like to point out an intense learning experience I had was we walked into a base of operations and triggered every encounter at once.
Twice.
I am trying the opposite this time.
That's
we're doing some extreme information gathering before we take steps into.
Mm-hmm. Once bitten, twice shy. Yeah.
Twice bitten, 3 times shy. Well, how's that work?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know the bite to shy ratio.
All right. So that's gonna be it for today. We got through a whopping 5 of 28 days of downtime. 29.
3 more gold.
29. Yeah. Woof. I do just wanna move these, or I guess I'll just copy them down here. I just have a timeline of like what you're doing each day, and I have notes up above of when certain events happen, and I just want to put them in line so that when I get to the point, like if I type 11th Rova or whatever, and I already have something planned for that day, it's already there. It's right there.
I would like to sort of mentally, like as a group, and we could like have discusses via Squire and drinks at night or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have to be there for a depositioning of Egrin Skelm, or the Skelm, formerly known as Egrin.
Yep.
Allegedly, we want to be there to advocate on behalf of Drelga so that we can get her as a guide. I can't think of any other like external things we know about.
Yeah. And then I think
You also know that, in theory, sometime the Cult of Ash will contact Baroom, and at some point, Silver Tongue will contact Grom.
Oh, yeah, those are
Yeah.
some point things, yeah. I
and
guess,
then was Rhea doing something for it, or was she?
She.
'Cause-
I don't think so.
No?
There was something about river thunning, but I don't remember.
Well, she's like teaching Krohan how to be one.
Oh!
Yeah.
At a certain point, Krohan might become more river thun attuned.
Yep. Okay. That is gonna be where we end it. We've got things coming up. We've got ideas. We've set in motion your earning income. I think earn income is unlike crafting in that if you stop earning income, you have to resume by making the check again.
Okay.
But
I think
maybe
so.
you don't have to if it's not consecutive days. I don't know. I guess I'll find out for next time. Jordan, you wanna put on the list? But anyway, that's it for us. If you're watching us here on Twitch, check us out on YouTube. If you're watching us on YouTube, check us out on Twitch. We are live every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. And then we also have a Discord that you can join by going to discord.thegildedtroll.tv. You can talk to us because we're actual humans who exist across the internet, and maybe even on the other side of the planet. And
If you join, just say a thing.
yeah, it's weird when someone joins and we wave at them and then they just don't. Yeah.
For days.
We're very friendly, and also we have RSD, so we will get our feelings hurt if you reject our advances. Look it up. If you don't know what RSD is, Google it. That's it. We'll see you next time. Did I forget anything?
Look at
No.
all the places.
Okay, cool.
Talk in the Discord.
Good.
Goodbye.
Bye.